My favorite director died this morning of COVID.
What movies is he known for?
I think his most famous is Spring, Summer, Fall, Winter, Spring. Is probably his most favorite.
Haven't heard of that.
Those are seasons.
Right, it was a movie. He also did one called The Isle, and one called Bad Guy, and one called Three Iron. That one's my favorite. He did one called Time. He did one called Mobius. He did one called Pieta.
Damn, he was ripping them out. Huh?
He was kind of like Woody. He was kind of like Woody Allen, one a year, except a girl almost died on one of his film sets, so he went into the mountains for 3 years and didn't make movies. But when he came out, he like had been filming himself the whole time and made a movie of what he was talking to himself about in the 3 years in the mountains.
Shit. How did somebody almost die?
I forget. He also got Me Too'd in the last like 2 or 3 years.
Damn.
Well,
he was a controversial director in South Korea, partially because in most of his early movies, an animal died on screen.
oh fuck.
Wild.
Yeah, but there's like his attitude about life is so interesting. I feel like he has these really, really intense depictions of violence that are kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but it seems so very realistic. Like the violence is not necessary. It's not like in movies where like this 1 + 1 = somebody gets shot. The violence is always like an eruption of feeling that is not necessarily related to the actual act of violence at all.
Whoa.
It's kind of neat. I really like him. I would suggest the first one to see though to be 3 Iron because it's the most romantic. It's about a dude who breaks into people's houses when they're on vacation and lives in their house and usually repays them by fixing something that's broken.
Oh. How much intense violence is there?
That movie is less than normal amount of intense violence, I'd say. I don't think
the beginner, it's the opener.
Yeah, I don't think
I am not a good at violence watching person.
I'll tell you, the one that you definitely shouldn't watch is The Isle, because there's a part where a woman does violence to herself in the worst way you could imagine with a bunch of fishing hooks.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that at all.
And it's like they're not horror movies. They're just movies about how people in this world can be really unhappy.
Oh God.
I like it. It's true though.
He was a real one.
Very true.
Yo, that's real shit.
Yeah,
J Bones in the Hizzle.
J Bones. Oh, I need to rename.
Yeah.
Oh crap, me too. What am I gonna put this time for my name?
Yeah, everybody's thinking.
Oh no.
Big Staniel. I love it. It's so formal. The blazer is really bringing us the formality.
It's really just my house coat.
Hey, it's Mushroom Man!
Whoa, hell yeah, bro.
Oh, I've never met you before.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me get all these.
So long.
Yeah.
Wait, did we already let people in?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan did that while we were waiting.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, look, he's muting himself even though I'm unmuting him. I didn't know he could do that.
There are no
Don't
secrets
you
in
know
this
I'm a
house.
Zoom professional?
No, I don't.
No, fuck that.
I don't.
I just gave a conference talk about using Zoom today.
Are you Canadian?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I had
Who
to
isn't
know.
a comedian?
Not as much anymore. I would say it's a lot of it has
I
rubbed
heard
off.
it, and I knew about it, and I had to rudely say something about it to know.
He's
Boy,
one.
would egg have been on my face if you weren't, though, huh?
Oh yeah,
Thank
no,
God.
that's a very insulting thing to say about someone if it's not true.
What are you, some kind of comedian? Yeah.
That's like when people
Hell yeah.
ask me if I'm a woman.
You're what?
man. Well, speaking of women, how about those two ladies? Man.
I
that
love everything. If I was going to just give up, if I was just like, fuck it, I don't care about having any kind of connection to, I guess actually their connection to each other is quite sweet.
Oh
But
yeah,
all
they're
of
great.
Their other relationships.
They're clowns. They're evil clowns.
Well, also the fact that Jennifer Saunders, who's Eddie, writes all these things. So she's writing all of this really fucking insulting shit about. She's writing all these like vicious gags where it's just her being
awful. Like, it totally caught me off guard. I forgot how the show was. Like, I watched it a bit like when I was like 15, when it was on Comedy Central, and did not get the show on the same level. Like, I was like a few minutes into the first episode, and I was like, this bitch is fucked up. Like, all the stuff like with her and her daughter, like, I was like, this isn't funny at all.
It's just straight up abuse.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like writ, like large and like clearly. I was like, whoa. But then they won me back by the end of the episode.
Did you tell Matt that we're talking about Absolutely Fabulous?
Oh no!
Thank you. I was.
Oh no, we didn't.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is our reaction live stream to Absolutely Fabulous.
So I actually watched the first 3 episodes because that is there's one before that is the pilot called.
Oh,
Fabulous.
I haven't seen that, but I watched like 4 or 5 episodes.
And Dawn French is the pilot a different cast?
No, same cast.
Oh, because I liked Dawn French in that show where she was a priest. And I know that she and Jennifer Saunders are like a writing team.
Wait, she's not the Vicar of Dibley, is she?
She is the Vicar of Dibley!
What?
Yeah,
I love that show.
She co-created Absolutely Fabulous with Jennifer Saunders.
Who's the Vicar of Dibley? What's that?
It's a comedy about the first female vicar in England.
But it's in like a really small, quaint, pastoral English town that like has like a dozen people that live in it, that they're all like shepherds and stuff.
Inherently funny premise.
Yeah, it's great.
It is.
There's this old guy that's like, no,
It's sometimes just funny because they're British.
Yeah, it's super quaint.
It's super fucking quaint.
It's super quaint.
It's one of those shows where you have like a village of dummies and they're all like adorable and get a touching moment.
Aww. I am excited about this. Something that I hadn't realized, which is I think is actually more intense in the pilot. There you go. Is they make a lot of really intense bulimia jokes, like without thinking anything about it.
Yeah, it was the 90s, honey. They could do that.
Oh yeah, no, the level of.
But like, is that part of them being terrible people though?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like
that's on purpose.
All of them. I actually think Safi is maybe the worst though.
Oh, absolutely. I thought that was gonna be my unpopular, like, crazy opinion.
No. She sucks. No, she's not the one you're supposed to relate to. You're not supposed to relate to anybody in that show.
No, there are no humans.
Yeah.
But she is. Well, actually, you could say that that's probably true for Eddie too. That Eddie was like, I'm sure Eddie's mom was abusive too, right? There's like.
Oh, I mean, she's mean in the show.
She's so. Oh yeah, that's true. She's awful. So like, it's just a cycle of abuse, really.
It's a horrible cycle. Like all of them, it's just it's 3 generations of women just calling each other fat and stupid.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
It's
so good
though.
It's also
That shit had me dying. Yo, it was the I like one of the jokes. It was in the 2nd episode. In that, where like, she's like, when Patsy and her come in with Patsy's personal trainer that she's fucking, and she's like, it's disgusting. You're like, men do it all the time. She's like, you always see a bimbo with an older man, but you know what's really, really, really disgusting? I can't stand is when you see a non-bimbo with an older guy. That's the worst thing ever. I was just like, it took a second, and then it like my brain processed what she just said, and I like lost it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Is that the thing that you mentioned that you couldn't believe?
Yeah, I was just like, whoa. I was like, this show rules. I was like, they're just out here saying anything. I had to like pause it. I was like, whoa.
I had a couple jokes that I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to talk about this joke. And of course I don't remember them.
I couldn't forget that.
That I thought was that was funny, but also fucking terrifying was when they were talking about in Fat, about like what was her like 60s it girl nickname, and it was the Shredder because she just ate a bunch of Kleenex.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
So that was an actual thing in the 60s and 70s where it was like a diet tip that if you were hungry, you could fucking eat Kleenex or toilet paper.
Oh no, you could get like a bowel obstruction.
I mean,
oh yeah, I mean that's what happened was that people got horrible bowel obstructions. It was just another like incredibly fucked up, but it was such a wild thing for them to reference.
Whoa, that's like deep cut eating disorder. Yeah. Deep cut. Whoa, nice. Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
What's fiber? It's plant material you can't digest. It's just Metamucil that comes in a roll form.
But if that's all that you eat, like it doesn't
just be like
the same way.
Yeah, like so Metamucil can block you up if you don't have enough fluid with it.
Yeah, and I bet she's not drinking water either. I bet she's drinking champagne and shit.
That's true. Nobody hydrated back then.
Yeah, both of those women are chronically dehydrated.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
You've ever fucking seen.
Oh man, one of the episodes coming up, I think right after this, so we won't get to it today. And I did not watch it today, but I just really love that bad. Is the one where they go to the hospital. And I'm very excited about them going to the hospital.
Okay, I haven't watched that
hospital,
one yet.
The like liposuction, like nightmare.
Oh no, wait, yeah, I did watch that one. Yeah.
They're like, well, that's part of this episode. They go to the hospital kind of a lot, but when they're like, when she's imagining what liposuction is like, and it sucks her entire like body into nothing, and then
she's got like two tiny little legs. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, there's like a fantasy sequence included in almost every episode.
Do you think Nolan has got his like Warhammer paints and a big magnifying glass? He's painting a hideous face on his ball sack before he turns his camera on.
Do we know Nolan? Who is Nolan?
I'm assuming it's Nolan.
Like Nolan Ryan, the pitcher?
No, Strauss, I believe his last name is.
Pretty clearly Nolan's
of graphic design fame.
Lady. I thought it was Lady Pie Face.
Yeah, so did I.
Huh, I'm learning a lot.
I'm not on Twitter enough to know.
I haven't been on Twitter for.
Now's not the time to get on.
Oh, I'm not going to. I got on Instagram because it's more insipid.
Are you kidding?
People aren't having dialogue on every day.
Yeah.
Hairbo ate string today, and I'm really upset about it.
Talk about Kleenex.
I'm really, really upset about it, and she's acting totally fine. She's totally normal.
But she's maybe gonna poop it.
I hope she poops it.
I have a Christmas cat turd story that I've probably told everyone here at least once, but it's beautiful. When my dad was a child, he had a cat named TV. Already, great name. And they had the like tinsel, which was like long strips of.
Oh yeah, I've seen it before.
It's beautiful and also like such a stupid idea. And apparently the cat had eaten a full thing of tinsel, and so my dad and one of his friends noticed like a tiny little bit of tinsel hanging out of the cat.
You haven't told me this story.
And one of them grabbed just the end of the tinsel, and the cat walked away and walked the tinsel the full length of it, so like multiple feet of it, walked it completely out of its own ass, but it sort of made apparently a noise that went like yeah, that like eventually when it got all the way out, the sound like met its apex, and then the cat was fine.
Whoa.
But it walked a full length of tinsel out of its
That made my booty hole pucker up.
The cat was fine. I mean, that's a very, if you're well hydrated, there's a lot of mucus in that whole tract. So
that's true.
So true.
That's the whole experience.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to eat glass, right?
Some people do. I don't know how those motherfuckers do it, but like, there's that French guy that like ate an airplane, like a Cessna, and he like eat like straight up. There's people that straight up just eat glass somehow.
Just eat a fucking airplane.
Like
I mean, we're over here worried about toilet paper, and that guy's eating a Cessna.
Yeah.
But
there's people that'll eat like a wine glass. Like it ain't shit.
I feel like eventually, isn't it like the kind of thing where eventually you have one really gnarly poop sesh?
The human body is a wonder.
It truly is.
Either that, or is it the thing where you're like pretending?
Wait, so I think that when you eat like a bike or a plane, you eat it over a long period of time,
right?
Like a year or longer.
And you put it in a cup of water first, so it gets a little moist.
Because airplanes are made out of raisins.
Raisin plane.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
You know, like if you're gonna put raisins in your oatmeal. Look at that.
He's a good boy.
Look at that cat.
That's Jay. She's a girl.
I know, but it's a generic. Oh man, this isn't related to AbFab at all, but I just briefly had to say, I found the cutest bird in the world today. not in person. I just discovered a kind of bird that is cuter than all other birds.
A bush tit.
It is a Korean crow tit. I'll
share your screen.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I will.
All
right, let's see this thing.
It's
pop a titty up on the screen.
You're gonna be. Let me tell you. Oh, you have to give me co-host privilege, Ryan.
How do you do that?
Hoarding the power.
Go to participants.
This is a hierarchical organization.
Hover over my name, hit more.
More.
And then you should be able to make me co-host.
Oh, wait. It says make host. Is that the same?
No.
Well, what will be bad if I make Madison the host?
That just means that, like, just do it.
I did it. It's done. I have
The goodest boy is the host now.
It's me.
That means that I'm
you ready for some real good boys? Look at these.
Oh, what? Get the fuck out of here.
Those are fake.
What the hell?
No.
Just look at him.
I ate one of those at Easter.
And also, look how small they are.
Get the fuck out of here. I hate it. What? I want to...
Real small.
I want like a black trash bag full of them.
Why can't they stop tilting their head to the side? It's so cute.
They can't. They have to do it. Oh no, this one's being very direct.
They have to do it or they die.
No.
That's
smiling.
In severe trouble.
He's
the Eurasian crow tit.
They're so amazingly good. It's just a little sphere with eyes and nose mouth all on one line.
Fuck that bird.
There, and then I tried to find videos of them, but they're very hard to find because BTS apparently also did a song called
Snow Tit?
Called Korean Crow Tit. The actual I don't know what its real name is. But they have a song called that, which I don't totally understand. But anyway, I just had to let everybody know about these little fucking circle birds.
Yeah.
How good they are.
Yeah.
You want to look at a cute bird, that's the one.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Wild shit.
So good. Looks like a fun Rio character.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Yeah.
She's something, huh?
Wait,
so chill.
I really just put AbFab on while I was working and kind of just like and then kind of just laid on the couch and watched it all day. So I watched the full first season.
Oh shit! So you have seen the hospital one?
No, I didn't. I haven't seen the full first season.
Oh damn!
I watched the first 5.
But
I watched the first 3. But
I only want to talk about ones that we've all seen. So I'm gonna look up what the first 3 episodes are.
So that would be fashion, where Eddie's putting on a fashion show. That would be Fat, where Eddie wears orange the whole time.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I love that one.
The third one is France, where they go to
France is so
they're terrified to go and actually like have to interact with French people.
They find out the fucking capsule they were gonna stay.
Right, like they stayed in like one outbuilding by accident.
Oh, it's so good. Did everybody watch the one with the fashion show?
Yeah.
Because there's a moment where, because that's like the intro to the show and it's establishing all the characters, and Eddie like has all of this fucking new agey shit that she's doing, that it's all like hollow and stupid, obviously. But I love when she's like, oh, I have to call to channel my color. And then she picks up the phone and says the person's name, and it says green, thank you, and just hangs up.
That is a good one.
It's just an excellent little gag.
They do that a bunch where like she just like grabs a phone and just goes like butt and mashes.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
Pats.
It's so, I love the ending of that one because it's so fucking dark, where she has Eddie call to make it sound like she's going to go to rehab.
Oh yeah.
But she's 100% not fucking going to.
I didn't know if they had like, you know, like had like an overarching storyline. I was like, oh, because like in that episode, Pat's was talking about like going on vacation. I was like, they're gonna go on vacation and lie and tell her daughter she's at rehab, and then like something will go wrong. I watched.
I think throughout my life, I've watched every single episode of Ab Fab, including the movie. But I can't remember. There's one that's way more recent, where like of the different fashion styles that they're exhibiting, they've like gone to see Marilyn Manson and they've dressed like for going to see Marilyn Manson with the makeup and everything, and it's so good. And also like most things that they wear in the show, I would wear. Maybe not all at the same time, but like it makes
they dress up that like they got it going on. Yeah.
And even Safi's outfits are pretty good. Like for that kind of style they are.
I think it's like, it's not my really like Eddie's clothes, which are like the dumbest and most garish and like they chose shit that was the most crazy.
Yeah, she looks like mentally insane, and then she wears like the weird like bandana, like super.
Oh yeah,
style.
It looks horrible.
Yeah,
but also they're
boomers. They're baby boomers.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. I was realizing. I was like, oh yeah, because like they were like teenagers in the '60s and like in their 20s and the '70s. Yeah, because she's like in her early 40s probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like all of that Christian Lacroix stuff, I would wear the fuck out of it. It's a crime that I don't. She wears in the first episode she has that thing that like has like the big gold letters and is like,
oh yeah, it says Lacroix.
Yeah, and then she's trying to talk about that like it clearly looks horrible on her.
Right, they're like, what is that? And she's all like, it's a Lacroix, and they're like, oh, okay, nice.
And like I guess like obviously they're picking all of the stuff that they wear is actual designer shit from that time. And so it is actually a fancy thing. It just looks stupid with the way that she styled it. But also, I fucking love it. And
it's great. It's so good.
Oh, also
everyone is styled perfectly. Every character has the perfect clothes for them.
Yeah.
It's really like, it's so good. I love Patsy's like dumb, stupid big hair. Like,
oh yeah, man, she's flawless.
She's amazing, and she always looks. I just love. She's like her whole deal is so like perfectly like put together and horribly fucked up all the time.
Oh yeah.
And she's also a beautiful person. Like she actually was a model in the '60s, Brent Lumley, and just happens to be like a really beautiful person who does not give a fuck and will like. They like will look so fucked up and crazy. I also like that she's a big slut.
Yeah, that's the best.
My very, very favorite thing, and this is actually something that happens later, but Madison, you probably know it at least. Oh my god, my cats are like going crazy.
You tell them to cool it.
What did they do?
Like cruising for a bruising?
You them?
Quimby's doing something weird. Hold on.
Can you show us Quimby?
Can you show us Quimby's feet?
He was just like angling his head in a strange way that freaked me out.
Was he giving you that look?
The main reason he had an ear infection. So that's why I'm like, uh-oh. So he's doing something weird with his head, you know. But I think they're having a moment. I don't know. I don't know if I should break it. Anyway.
They're having a standoff?
The thing I love is in the birthday episode when Eddie is hiding upstairs and Patsy was like with a guy on a motorcycle and she's like they're driving by the window and Patsy just keeps like changing position on the motorcycle and he's like, get up here. It's the episode where Safi is throwing her a party.
Yes.
Birthday party. And it's her 40th birthday and she's really mad about being 40, but then Safi's throwing her this stupid fucked up party that is all of her ex-husbands and their current partners.
I see. This is the thing. Like, Saffron is the worst. Although
it's so bad. Like, why would she want that?
She also, like, in the France episode at the beginning when she like finds Eddie's weed and like
flushes it. Yeah,
and
I was like,
no. About how like children will die and be like children will be corrupted and people will die. Which like, calm the fuck down. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That like your mom's 8th or whatever is not like it's not that big of a deal. But I mean, I guess that's her thing is that like her rebellion is being just like a horrible peak arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like even worse to be rebelling through
that. Oh yeah.
Is it just be mean to your mom all the time and judgmental and like
and intentionally dress? Has everybody watched it before?
What?
Well, so watching farther in, I don't even think it comes up in the first season, but like Safi's always wearing really huge clothes.
Okay.
And eventually you will see Safi in a bikini. Or not in a bikini, in a swimsuit.
Word.
But there's a
okay.
I watched it like 3 years ago. And now this time is the next time I watch it. So I remember a lot of the episodes when I see them, but like I remembered every episode that I watched recently, but I couldn't recall them before I saw them.
I just want there to be. I guess there's like. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Hold on. Ryan, do you have a onesie on?
No, I have a 2-piece. You're the second person to ask me that today. The young woman at the liquor store also asked if it was a onesie. I said, no, you can't get that. That's not a onesie you can get. You have to buy pieces. I know.
No, I bet you could
this
get
makes
a
me want to
like
do research just to prove you.
Wait, would you get a onesie if you could?
Yeah, I would. I would get one.
You would wear a onesie like that?
Would you get one of those horrible zip-up adult onesies?
If it was orange camo, I would get it. I would like to get one
Ryan's
of
like,
any
damn,
orange
quarantine
camo.
to be over so I can get in a bros play.
I don't. Why?
Onesie. Motherfuckers wear onesies.
That doesn't seem like two things that are connected at all to me.
It would be the.
It makes sense to me.
Animal one.
Yeah.
They would do the ones where it's. I just hate the adult onesie. Anytime that somebody has one or usually a handful of wacky garments as a replacement for having a personality, it just makes me want to die.
The onesie's definitely involved. What do you think
I'm
about?
the one that dresses like a duck when I go out. Like,
what do you think about jumpsuits?
Cultivated
like janitor style jumpsuits or like flight suits?
Like very down. I'm into that.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not opposed to a jumpsuit. It's when it is like there's a onesie for a child and you're like, I wish I could have that.
Yeah, that was made out of like the material that's like a teddy bear.
I remember the ones from childhood, I remember being made of like that plastic fleece
Yeah.
material.
Yeah, with the feet that were like plastic.
Yeah. And I remember it only being uncomfortable.
It's so bad and hot and like not even warm. It's just hot.
Yeah.
I feel like as a child, it would be the kind of thing where like you would see it and you would be like, that's gonna be great, and then you would be in it for a little while and you'd be like, fuck this actually.
Like sweaty.
Yeah,
so
like the
sweaty.
zipper up on your shit. Like
Yeah, just like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't give a shit that it has Pocahontas on it.
So it makes sense that people buy them as adults because they misremember everything else.
yeah, there you
man,
go.
it was so much fun being a kid. I never had any problems.
Yeah.
What
good
other
point.
things people misremember horribly from childhood?
Yeah.
Is that why there's like a big deal Transformers? Like people want to do like a lot of erotica about Transformers.
Oh no, that's just because
Transformers are
inherently erotic.
What?
Because machines are inherently erotic.
Yeah.
I was sort of forced to watch the very like last 2 minutes of some Transformers movie because it came on before wrestling.
We loved it.
And
It's got Shia LaBeouf in it, right?
Yeah, it was, and
The
it was also
homie.
Megan Fox kissing Shia LaBeouf,
No.
which is the most.
Yeah.
No, he's not your homie.
He's a hottie, dude. She's
No.
a fucking
Shh,
dime
no.
piece.
He got canceled today, Big Stan.
Shia
What?
LaBeouf?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's bad. It's
What?
Wait, what did he do? I want to know everything.
He's-
Somebody go.
He is like a scary, abusive boyfriend, and like where he like tries to kill people with time.
Like Sean
Oh.
Penn, like
Right.
Madonna Sean Penn.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly like that.
It said that he counted the kisses.
What does that mean?
Oh yeah, they
What?
went on vacation, and or maybe I don't know. I don't know if it had anything to do with vacation. I might be mixing stuff up. He had a mental quota of how many kisses and like forms of affection he needed, that when the person he was with wasn't making the
Whoa.
wasn't reaching the quota, he would like yell at her and shit.
Damn.
I do gotta say, his response was the best one of those I've ever seen. It was.
He was like, Shia, I need kisses.
I didn't see the response. Can you?
I need kisses.
He said that in that voice.
It was just deft because it began with, while all of these allegations are not true, it's not my place as a man to like get in the way of a woman expressing herself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then he mentions that he has PSD and that he's a recovering alcoholic. He's in a 12-step like every day. He thinks about shit he shouldn't have done when he was drunk. But it's just like, it's real quick, and like he doesn't give you anything you can hate about, but he also does in the first sentence be like, well, it's not all true, but some of it is.
Damn.
Listen, you're lying. I don't want to invalidate your feelings.
Yeah, it's just like
That's like pretty masterful.
It was
manipulative.
it is sleek. Yeah,
It's such a wow.
Yeah.
yeah, because you can't. It's like he doesn't give.
master at work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he must have had legal on the phone with him instantly.
Legal. Can I
Yeah,
get legal
like all
on the
of it.
phone?
Yeah, you do the thing like in AbFab. You pick up the phone and you just sort of like slam on it.
Yeah.
And they give you legal. And then if you're fucking paying this, here it goes.
There you go, kitty cat.
So I'm getting the impression that like you guys are doing a thing.
Well,
What?
I wouldn't go that far.
I clicked the link, but you guys are all like talking about the same thing. Like,
Well,
show.
Have you never
Clearly have
seen?
not been watching Cowbake Crew.
no,
Yeah.
guys, nobody has seen Cowbake Crüe.
I mean, that's
John
fair.
Retard
There's
or whatever
no
his
reason
name
to
is.
watch
Oh,
it.
yeah. Johan Retard.
Yeah,
Is that you, Matt?
no.
No.
Johan Retard?
Oh, so the one person, they're
Yeah,
back?
I forgot. I don't know.
No.
I'm going over to it now.
I don't
Oh.
think they are.
No, I don't think so either. I don't
Oh,
think anyone
man.
knows.
What was it?
So yeah, we were watching Great British Bake Off, which fucking blew this year, which what a disappointment. I also was talking to my grandma about, like, Grandma, we were watching this show.
And it sucked.
And this bitch would not wipe her hands off. And my grandma was like, oh no. So actually, Matt, I will ask you. You're cooking, right? Like, let's say you're baking.
I'm cooking
and
right now.
you're icing cake, chocolate icing, and your hand kind of slips, and you get like a whole handful of icing.
Icing
so now
all
you've
over
not
one of those.
Finished icing this cake. Do you rinse your hand or wipe your hand off and continue working, or do you just keep going using this now de-icinged hand to ice this cake?
Okay. Who am I making this cake for?
Oh, you're being.
Is there a difference?
Paul Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess in this case, you're doing this on fucking television, but
international television.
I guess, I mean, even if you were just doing it alone, this is a cake that you were for some reason baking and icing for yourself. What do you do?
If I'm making it for myself, I lick it off my hands.
Yeah.
And continue making the cake. If I'm making it on television, I make a big show about being very clean and very professional because I know they'll appreciate that.
This guy.
So, but you would, in one way or another, remove the icing
Yes.
from your hand before continuing.
Okay, if that's the crucial point, yes, 100%.
Because on this show,
That
on
would
this
impede my progress.
on this fucking show, a woman who made it to the final round was known for being just a messy bitch.
Just a root hog.
Just always spilling
Just like-
stuff, breaking stuff,
A
dropping
root
stuff.
hog.
Like, it just seemed like, and there were a lot of times when
Whoa,
she
Louise.
would get like fucking brownie batter all over her hands, and would just
Yeah.
It's Louise
keep
Octavio.
Who's that?
He looks relaxed.
Yeah.
That's nice.
He looks hella relaxed.
Bemused. I don't know if he can hear us yet.
Yeah.
Connecting to audio, so
What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
When's our baby gonna have?
Do you think he has pants on?
No,
I think so.
That's not the reclining position of a
You think I
hamster.
do?
Man, it's taking him forever to
Okay.
connect, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, you gotta go horizontal.
Yeah.
This is
Big dog chilling on the couch.
Is he gonna say something?
I don't know.
I
He's
don't
having
know.
a really hard time.
He's
Oh.
dipping. He was like, "What the fuck?"
He's still lurking in the chat, though.
Oh, he's still
Okay.
there.
You allowed. Oh wait, there's motherfuckers in the chat.
Who?
No, in our Zoom chat, there's nothing happening. I don't know. Oh,
Louise!
Louise. Louise. What's up, Louise? What up? Hello. What's up?
how you feel about? Oh no!
Would
he
you ever
doesn't
seen the
have
British
sound.
comedy
He only
show?
has video.
Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, write him a note on a piece of paper.
We can also write it in the chat.
No, use
I like
paper.
this. It's a beautiful. Does he think we're gonna get nude?
Yeah, and he's
I
not
don't
wrong. And he's
It ain't
not
gonna
wrong.
happen. Yeah.
I knitted the sweater. I want to
No,
keep
no.
it on.
Oh
No.
no!
Totally keyed out.
Background.
Directly in. I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see.
No.
Oh,
If
he
I keep
couldn't do
my
it
face
again.
in the
I
picture,
really feel like
Hello.
he could have turned
I
it
think
on and
it's my
his
body.
Miss K Baba Booey.
Damn. Damn. Man.
Now maybe we need to have a spin-off cooking show where we try to cook things, and every time we get something on our hands, we just have to power through and leave it on there.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
it-
shit.
that's a message
Wow.
we can all understand.
See?
Wait.
That's
It's you need a calculator for this one to really hit.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, thanks for the
well-
heart, Louise.
Yeah, that's sweet.
No, kids these days probably won't know about boobs.
No.
Oh,
They don't have calculators.
They have them on their
Oh,
phone.
right. They won't
Yeah.
know how to spell it. That's the issue.
Yeah.
What?
Well, know the word, but
They
looking
still
at
have
it won't be able to
calculators, don't
read it.
they?
I don't know. It's all computers these days.
But
I mean,
you
they
have a
have
calculator app.
I have one. I'm gonna.
Only hentai.
Yeah.
It's extremely limited to just hentai. I no, we have too much light balance.
Is it hentai?
Oh,
Oh!
wow,
Wait,
that
what?
it has not worked
Doesn't
at all.
look like it, dude.
Oh, I did it backwards.
No, it's gone so wrong.
Oh wait, I guess I did
So
it.
like, look, I can do the.
Oh man, this is.
Quality.
It's not. It does not look.
Doesn't look right.
The
Watch.
7 really fucks you up.
Watch.
It's
8 needs to
commas.
be the 2 squares.
The commas are
Yeah.
also not helping.
Oh wait, I can fix it.
Fuck the commas.
Here we go.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah.
I really appreciate that you just keep trying.
I also succeeded at this part.
All right.
What does that say? Booblez?
Yeah.
Booblez.
It's very
Appropriate for this
I don't
particular
actually
chat.
wanna- I don't wanna- What happened in the chat?
Oh no, I was making a joke
Oh,
about people
I
that
got
don't
excited
have a.
about the chat. Why
peop-
do people never get rowdy in the fucking chat?
Because our show's unwatchable. I mean, I don't even know why I called it a show. It's not even really a show.
No, it's just hanging out and possibly torturing people. I guess that's maybe the thing. Like, maybe if people log on and watch it, it's like a thing for them where they're like, I want to have something intolerable happen to me. And that's an experience that we can provide.
Well, I mean, I'm speaking only for Twitter, but you also got to tell people what it is.
No,
Like we do.
I think it's
I didn't tell anybody.
it's
We're
a.
not trying to market this.
Yeah.
I think it's important that there's like
wood shopping, fucking bullshitting schools.
We have to keep a lot of regal distance between us and the fans.
Yeah.
We can't let them in on too much. It's like the royal family.
Yeah, we gotta keep them so far away they're not really even our fans.
Yeah. So far away that they can't
We don't
interfere or know anything about what's going on. I feel like Luis and Nolan have maybe accidentally left the Zoom on, but are no longer present.
Or maybe they're just like leaving it on the background in case anything that they would possibly care about happens, and then they'll like,
something
oh, I'll
pops
look.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do
something
we get
pops
them to
off.
come back? Just like, whoa!
Oh, Nolan's here all the time.
Chat. No one's here all the time.
Just
Oh,
just
shit.
a silent observer.
What's up? He
Sure.
loves
Nolan
it.
is one of my
God.
viewers.
Oh.
What is one of your what?
Nolan is one of my viewers on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh.
What games have you been
Very
playing?
good for you.
Well, I found out today that I'm the number 25 most popular English Heroes of Might and Magic 3 stream.
Damn.
Isn't that game quite old?
Yes.
Wow.
There's probably like 25 people who've ever seen it.
What is that? Do you play any other games lately, or is that the one?
Yeah, lately I've been streaming Escape from Tarkov, which is a game that my Russian friend describes as a very accurate Russia simulator. You walk around like abandoned office buildings,
Just
they're
Tetris?
filled with garbage. There's 2 types of beef stew. One's called beef stew, the other one's called delicious beef stew. There's 5 kinds of tinned fish. And then when you're looking around for tinned food, bad men shoot you.
Wait,
So it's an accurate simulation.
what's it called again?
Escape from Tarkov.
Okay.
I've had an idea, and it means nothing, but I just have to say it. I feel like, you all know, like a king cake?
With the baby inside?
Like a Mardi Gras king cake where like somebody gets
Yeah.
a baby, or you can do another version with like a bean.
Yeah.
I feel like when we do this, one of us should not be wearing pants.
I'm not wearing.
And that is sort of the king cake. And I'm not saying
you have like a robe
nudity.
on or something though, right, Matt?
I'm down to what? What?
I said I'm not wearing pants. I have a dress on.
I mean, but I feel like it should be. I don't know. It wasn't a fully formed thought, but I had to articulate it.
But that's not the same. Like bottomless.
Porky pigging it.
Like, yes, I would say bottomless is maybe a better.
They call it porky pigging it.
Yeah,
but I
porky pigging it.
It's like the only thing you're not allowed to do at Burning Man.
See, Ronski's got it.
Yeah. Porky pigging it is the only thing you're not allowed to do at Burning Man.
Wait, you can be totally naked, but you can't have just a shirt.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's only lewd if you have the idea of nudity, which is created by clothing.
Right.
What if you wear a shirt that is the same color as your skin?
That is just a weird phrase.
Oh, have you guys seen the like human skin suits people are wearing these days?
What?
Yes, they're like rubber suits.
Oh, okay.
You have to be someone else, and these guys.
Wait, this is sort of like rubber. This
Wait,
is
the ones
like
that look like dolls, kind of.
Yeah, it's the doll.
Anime girls.
They're getting increasingly realistic.
Whoa.
It's a problem.
Could I get one of? Could I get one of my size? You think?
Oh, you could definitely get.
I mean, I've
Does it have to be white? Could I get one that's not white?
Yes. No, you can get them anything.
I could get one that's not white.
However,
you guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble.
You're gonna get an Italian one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Showcase of Nations, motherfucker. I'm gonna have a Wu-Tang Clan album dropping tomorrow.
You know what though? You know what? It's not that good.
What?
Like I'm looking at it right now, and it's not flawless.
No.
And you put it up on the screen.
Those arms and legs.
They believe it is. That's what I love about it. These people think I'm going out into public and no one knows what's going on here. I'm a cool other dude.
What do you search? What is the?
Yeah, I was about to say, what do you search?
Can you put it on the screen, Madison?
Well, I have to know what to search.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, I thought you had it up there. Yeah.
Oh man.
Matt, you might be able to put it on the screen.
COVID has really messed it up because previously you could search for like masker or masked up.
Oh. Okay.
But
is
that's
it like
completely obliterated it.
Rubber bodysuit or rubber body?
Yeah, that might work.
Because I've seen
like,
those.
They don't like to talk about that part as much because their fantasy is that it's I'm really becoming this person.
And
Yeah.
So I want to know. No, it's only coming up with pink shade. I mean, with like.
Oh, it's 100%
like,
pink.
Well, no, but like vanilla pink shade, like skin kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Vanilla kink shit.
Road
Man,
well
Wish.com
traveled.
though, I am gonna actually share my screen because.
Oh, please show us the process.
Well, I want to. You got to tell me because, like, actually though,
Search
if
for
we're
like,
at Wish.com is
old school,
really.
You know,
When we say pussy in the wind, we literally mean putting that pussy.
Like
This is a nice one.
I thought that it was gonna make me a person.
yeah,
No,
these
I know,
ones-
but I don't know the right
like
search. Rubber
realistic face suit, something like that.
realistic face suit.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's gonna be a big face and like your feet will come out of the chin.
Is what we're talking about?
Old William.
Yeah.
It's old William.
Yeah, is old
realistic
William?
female suit on that.
Is this still fucking up?
Old William, what?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh yikes! Oh god!
I can't find it right now, but I've seen guys who go like 2 or 3 deep. So they'll be one guy with a mask on, and then put another one over that.
Oh, and have a multi-mask reveal.
Yeah.
Wouldn't your head get huge though?
It does, but they think it looks good. You think it works.
So is the reveal part of it where you're like,
No.
guess what,
No.
motherfucker? Or it's
No.
like you just later
Their
tell
whole
the internet,
thing-
like I went out today wearing
their whole thing is,
3-layered
like,
rubber
they go out
mask.
in the middle of the night, take a picture of themselves in the middle of the sidewalk. Went out tonight. Nobody knew that I wasn't a real jock.
So it's just that you're a different type of person.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm a little skinny man.
Like if I wanted to be
I'm gonna be a different little skinny man with just like a slightly different face. And
sometimes
like,
it's I'm a big muscle man.
I want to
I got
see
fixed for the whole body.
fucking all of these. How do we see all of the thing that you're describing? Because this isn't doing what I need.
No.
Wait, okay.
That's not what we're talking about.
No.
Some of them look like what we're after. Like, what about that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. See.
The eyes are very troubling.
Right?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like not
no.
a name for it.
The
Nicole.
eyes are so troubling. There's no
Ooh.
way that mouth moves.
Hello,
in a
Nicole.
way that-
Actually, what that mouth do?
I mean, we know. We don't have to be.
Ooh. Now we're getting somewhere.
Wait, are the
Oh, that is demonic. That is
Wait.
demonic.
are the boobs fake?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta
Well,
be.
How do
you-
How do you know?
Because women don't do retarded shit like that. That's gotta be a guy.
They. Yikes, though, huh?
Yo, this reminds me.
Ah,
I need to go on eBay and look
I
for
wanna
Dick
talk
Tracy
about-
masks.
Can we talk about
Dick
this?
Tracy.
Can we talk about this right here? This thing that's happening?
Ugh.
Oh my god, it looks like a Barbie ear.
Yeah, you know, like, I mean, I guess that's part of why they're doing the
No.
island wig around the ears. Is so that you can. Oh. It's
Do you think
just
those
getting-
are those the body's tattoos or the human's tattoos?
I think they're just on the tights.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're right.
God, I'm
I
looking
think this
for
is
it.
like, and so like the person in here is just like a lawyer or something, like a cis boy
A
lawyer.
barrister.
Yep.
Yeah, just a hey, hang on.
I feel so bad for Sam.
Whoa,
I feel like-
yeah.
Oh, fun. Do you think it's a Halloween thing or a sex thing?
$634 is not a Halloween thing.
People get very committed to Halloween.
Yeah, people are rich.
The placement
Also,
of where the
why
vacuum
can't it be
now
both?
is
it's a Halloween thing and later it's a sex thing.
Yeah.
seems like
It's
it's gotta
all-
be oriented.
I can't see with that pink line there, but it looks like your mouth.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's an easy one.
Yeah, vagina mask.
Who knew?
We're gonna get flagged.
I mean,
Well, thanks, Matt.
yeah, you've really given us some.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
driving a car. Play the video.
Yes.
What?
Sorry, I couldn't give you more because of COVID.
Cool.
But you notice it did not move the mouth.
Of course not.
Some of them do. That one's a little low quality.
I mean, you can find it on Etsy.
This guy's a connoisseur.
We gotta know. What's the? I'm gonna get.
You're gonna get one?
What do we do?
Which one are you gonna get?
I mean, I could actually afford to buy one.
Fucking bragging.
I mean, I could.
You can
It
make a
It
silver
wouldn't be.
scoop,
Yeah.
and
From-
then you wouldn't have to put the makeup on every head.
I'm saving up for something else, though.
Oh no.
Whoa, Christmas, the elder old man.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It's this one that really troubles me.
Yeah.
Really, some of these they're really trying to kind of do an anime experience, which the proportions are just sort of never really good.
That would be cool.
Silicone mask can become a very
beautiful girl, very realistic head mask.
That seems like a good deal.
Well, it's Wish.com, which means that you're gonna get one of those like vacuum formed plastic white masks in the mail 2 years from now. Like anything that is on Wish.com does not actually exist. Why are they all old people? Life like grandma, soft life like skin.
Granny.
Age spots. Really. Yeah, it's all old people and women.
So you can get your COVID vaccine first.
All right. So
there it is.
I don't know if the video is going to stream properly, but I just put a couple of YouTubes in the chat where
terrorize us.
Yeah, do that.
Make our lives bad.
David from Finance.
David from Finance. So is it the being anonymous that's sexy for them?
I think for some of them it's more that they're tricking people.
Guess so. I just can't imagine. From really far away, sure. But as soon as you... Oh no, the tongue!
Oh no. If I saw that guy come in, I'd be like, oh my God, he's going to rob the bank. Like, he's going to pull a fucking automatic weapon out.
Oh, here we go. This is an account.
He's got to wear the glasses, though, because the eye holes are not good.
Yeah, or I'd be like, this guy's like some kind of fucking burn victim or something. You know?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's so gnarly.
The mouth.
I like it.
Yeah.
Like, are they thinking that, like, well, this person is more handsome than I am?
100%.
I'll
Chad
pretend
math.
to be a handsome boy. Because if somebody's gonna do a kiss on this, they're gonna know.
Someone's gonna get within fucking 3 feet of it.
Yeah. Luckily, that
6
bridge will
feet,
never
really.
be crossed.
Pretending to be a handsome boy. Special hobby.
Yes.
Yeah.
They really like fucking with them, which seems like that's gonna blow your cover, dude.
But you gotta demonstrate. Oh no, you think this is real?
Oh!
But also, like, certainly not.
Oh,
100%. You don't look at this person and think that's just a regular handsome boy.
Is this music part of the subculture? I hope. Like it's always like.
Right, so Special Hobby is his own. He's got his own channel, and he has a muscle
Upper
suit.
muscle suit.
No.
Wow.
The head is.
That rules. That's
Like
that's awesome.
That's so trippy.
This is.
I'm a big strong man. You would never know it, but I'm not.
Oh shit.
Do you all remember? Oh, and he's got to wear the gloves because it's got sleeves,
Yeah.
and the mask down because
Yep.
it's tight. This nose, this fucking weird little
The
animal.
face is too small.
Wait.
He has the face of a child. He
Yeah.
looks like the first Harry Potter.
There we go. Yep.
Whoa, what was that effect?
Segway.
Star Wave.
Oh, look,
Oh no!
the sleeve.
Yep.
It's like foreskin.
Yeah, you could put anything in there.
some pop rocks.
Yeah.
Ew, dog.
This is.
Yeah, that's not how a real strongman does it.
I mean, he's Stretch Armstrong. That's what he is.
He looks like some of those like late era Muppets, like not Muppets, recent Muppets, like Jim Henson hour kind of Muppets.
Yeah.
Just turtleneck sweater wearing in bed.
Yeah, the search term is just like silicon mask.
Gotcha.
That's not specific enough. Because you get a lot of shit.
Silicon mask public, silicon mask disguise, silicon mask secret.
Silicon mask, what the fuck?
Yeah. Silicon mask, y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Silicon mask realistic.
Hey yo, you bad for real, for real.
Yeah.
Now, what do we get?
I spent the weekend with my mask. Oh no, with May mask.
Is that her name?
May mask. My mask.
I wear my
mask.
My mask. Kicked out of every store. Jeez. Fooling everyone with my silicone mask disguise.
Damn one.
Wait, is that also...
I have a brawler mask in public.
Brawler mask in public, holy shit.
I
It's
love
6
the
minutes
alien
long.
one. Because it's like, scam. People won't believe you're an alien.
I just
See,
can't.
look, that guy is wearing a black person mask. He's in no way going to be.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so this one is the worst one that we've seen.
Yeah. If that was $1,000, you got extremely ripped off.
Oh my god. Yeah, knowing Wish.com will give you
Well,
twice
YouTube
the
ad
money
inside
for
of YouTube.
$100. Certainly we're skipping these ads.
Get yourself an ad blocker. Come on.
Pink Silk Studios.
Hey guys.
Hey guys!
Hey guys.
It's the oh lord. Oh my god.
I love it. I love it.
Never know.
Bam.
I feel like if you just told people you were British in America, they would be like, I guess, yeah,
That's
you
what
are.
They are ugly.
Yeah. I mean,
The eye makeup is really not doing anything.
Yeah, it just, I'm telling you, I'm just like, this person is about to like do some kind of crazy heist.
It looks like maybe it's too big.
RickRoyer.com.
they have also been
Oh.
due for robberies as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Speaking of robberies, I don't think they ever caught the Mod Squad.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Like last year, there was a group called the Mod Squad by the FBI. They were a group of 2 guys, 2 girls that were robbing banks in the Baltimore area.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking
They
about
got the bank by your house.
They got the bank right next to my house, and from what I was able to, the news was really tight on the reports of it because they were succeeding. They did like 8 or 11 banks or something, and I think then they just disappeared. The FBI set up a field office in Baltimore to catch them, and I feel like they would have made a big deal if they had caught him.
Definitely would have. And I was like, we were both following the news about that because it's kind of cool to have like a bank robbing squad with them.
Yeah. So from March 22nd to June 12th of last year, they robbed 10 banks.
Damn.
Yeah, and apparently
got away with it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's no news about
it.
Yeah, so there was 2 guys, 2 girls. They switched roles all the time. Like there was never a consistent driver or note giver or lookout. They always switched. They always they wore different glasses and wigs, and they never showed a weapon.
Huh.
So clearly, somebody in the group must have worked at a bank and known exactly how the "we're getting robbed" protocol works, because I think all they did would come in and show a note and then leave with money.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Yeah, they apparently knew exactly what to do, because not showing a gun in a bank robbery actually makes it a lot less of a serious charge.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's a totally different crime without the like use of a weapon.
I mean,
fair.
bank robbery.
I think that's very fair. That's probably the only fair thing. A law has an only fair law that has ever existed.
I mean, it is kind of a
statement.
It's a victimless crime, really, to rob Bank of America.
Oh yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you didn't like brandish a weapon and threaten people, pretty much it's the closest thing. Yeah.
And apparently, it's way easier than you'd think, because these 4 people hit 10 and then disappeared, took their money to Mexico or whatever, and maybe we'll see them in like another.
The numbers are really good across the board in terms of getting away with it. Like some cities, it's tighter, but some big cities, like I think New Orleans, has like a 20% clearance rate on bank robberies.
Whoa!
Like you're pretty likely to get away with it.
I feel like also, and maybe y'all covered this, but the audio on this is actually quite important. But yeah, I mean, if you don't even if you don't hurt people, you don't even freak them out. You just like hand them a note that's like, you have to give me this money because I'm robbing this place, and people are just like, oh fuck, okay, and then you leave. Like,
is that even a crime?
Yeah, no, it seems fine.
I asked them for money and they gave it to you.
I grilled the lady at the local branch because she's been depositing my checks like for 10 years or something, and we have, whatever. We have our neighborhood bank rapport, yeah. And she was like, it was so stupid. It was so stupid. I don't even want to talk about it. It was so stupid. Because I guess like they come in, they show a note, and then there's a security guard there who is just kind of like, so what do I do now? Should I do something? And they're like, well, you're not supposed to. And he's like, do you think they have a gun? Like, apparently the whole thing was just awkward. And they left with money.
Whoa.
I feel like if I worked at a bank, my feeling would be, if I get a whiff of you wanting to rob this bank, I'm not playing around with it at all. Like, take the money, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think that's the policy.
Yeah, like that is the only thing that makes sense, is to be like, yep, whatever, I don't care, it's fine, get out.
Yeah, I mean, like, how much cash are you going to take? $10,000?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so wait, hang on. The audio of this, I was getting bits and pieces.
Turn it up.
It seems very important.
Their boots, and of course the sunglasses and the black clothes. So it's gonna look really cool today. So this is like the wildest and most attention-getting last I've ever worn.
Yeah.
I'm nervous today to see how
I'm gonna look really cool today.
I'm kind of nervous today.
I can do it. So
Whoa.
just stay tuned.
He's having such a
Brave brawler.
Because he's not a brave man, but he is now. Now he's a brawler.
It's the hair is maybe the least convincing.
Yeah.
And he's so nervous. But he also
looks like something I drew when I was 9.
He looks like he's trying to find Aaron to serve a warrant.
Yeah.
He keeps talking about how it's scary.
Yeah, because what if someone realizes?
He doesn't know how people are going to react.
What if my disguise isn't perfect?
There is no reason to leave this in. He just doesn't know how to edit.
No, he's showing that he's really in public. Because he's going to go in the flea market.
So one guy said I was cool, so.
One guy said I was cool, so.
One guy said I was cool.
Please go inside.
Love him.
Oh my god, he goes right by an old man.
Oh, he's at like the swap meet.
Yeah.
This is like the one place in the world where no one will judge you.
Pretty much.
This is also like, nobody gives a shit. It's so weird to be nervous about this. Like, nobody cares. Everybody's doing
Everybody there's a freak.
Wow, he's, again, editing is an issue.
It's cinema verite.
Yeah. It is. It's very French.
Okay, I'm going back to my car now. This was a really cool day today. I just did a quick walkthrough. Yeah, this is so cool.
Listen to the relief voice.
Look at that motherfucker.
My cool leather jacket.
He's looking cool.
The hair.
Cool.
Yeah.
That.
You can see.
He's gonna go home and come to this so many times.
He's like, look at that big, strong guy walking through it. I fought me.
His hair looks like Mario's gonna pull him out of the ground and chuck him at a Shy Guy.
It's starting to rain now.
Yeah, it's the least. That is the least convincing. Like, the mask is pretty good, but the hair is 100% not.
It looks so fake.
I want to know about the implications of the rain he's talking about. Like, is it good? Is it bad if it rains?
It's probably bad.
He's so nervous Also,
well, look at that mask.
This is.
I believe this one.
Damn.
It's like the Masked Singer
He's
without
just
singing.
Going outside on his patio.
What I really like is he's covering his ass by saying it's a prank.
Right.
In the title, like, you guys, I'm not serious. This is a funny joke.
Also, though, for this one, he's going outside to his own fucking porch. Who is he pranking?
His fucking self.
This is what I like to call. What I like is how incredibly fucking nervous he is. And is it a nervousness from like intense arousal and fear, or is it just fear?
I think it's both.
I think like it has to be both.
He's like, this is so cool.
I'm gonna walk outside just a little bit today.
Oh, it's daytime. Oh my god, music.
Yeah, the music.
Dude, he looks so good.
He's staying like next to his back door. He's not even walking outside.
Oh, it's fucking just uncannily just wiggy looking. I love it.
What fucking bothers me here is like, okay, so you could, like, I actually get the disturbing anime boy face more, where this is like you're just finding a roster of ugly basic white men.
Yeah, it's like you just look like Russell.
Yeah, like this is.
There's like a Jake.
A Russell, like.
Yeah, this is an
Russell or Jake.
Shittier than average looking person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should
Why
we
not?
watch some of the anime ones for comparison?
How do we find anime ones?
I'm gonna guess silicone Japanese mask, silicone made mask, something like that. Oh, because you know a lot of them are dressing up as maids.
Oh no!
There we go. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. Yes.
I want one.
Oh, one goes up for free. This is the new focus of this show.
Yes.
For this one, they're not even trying. This is just like a fucking Halloween.
No, but they just want to be the anime character.
How much more realistic can you get as an anime, though?
Right?
None. Oh no! Wait, no, we found it.
Yes.
That's from Morning Hike.
Hi.
Really
Hey.
fucking about it, huh?
It kind of like this person seems like a gray in disguise, you know? Don't you-
Yeah.
Figure out if they're tucked. I think they're poorly tucked.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
It's not a good one. This is like drag for lazy, but
Yeah, I am not down.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass. Definitely. Yeah, if it's a smash or pass, this is a pass. This is a pass.
But Russell, you'd smash, huh?
Yeah, well, his mask was smashing.
wait, so is it Russell or the brawler?
The post brawler, the red haired guy. He
Yeah.
looked legit.
Which
He
one?
looks like he's like drinking out of like a 30 pack that's in the back of his pickup truck. You know?
I
Bush
love
Light.
how fucking.
Bush.
Oh,
Wait, what?
No. Okay. But
Oh, yes.
this one, it's a.
See,
it's a
this one is
tiny
crime.
video.
this one is where it has become a crime. It has eyes.
This one,
Ugh.
the person doing it is not serious. They're
Whoa.
just a costume designer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this isn't one of the freaks who wears them. This is a freak who makes them.
Right.
Yeah.
He just
Hyperflesh, and then it's a picture of looks like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the wrong side of the freaks.
We lost Josie.
Anyway,
No.
now you have to wonder whether every single person you pass in public is wearing a mask.
I feel like it's not.
I would definitely notice. I've got a keen eye.
Yeah, I feel like
they wouldn't show their best masks online.
Some of them too, some of the girl masks where they were trying to hide the horrible, disgusting eyeballs by being like, I'll put eye makeup just all over my eye and then all over the eye hole.
Like how Batman does.
Yeah, it was like, no, that's not. It's worse. The British mask was the worst one.
Fuck. That was the whole thing. Well,
that was a whole thing. What an excellent little foray.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, Matt and Louise and Nolan.
Yeah.
But, I mean, mostly Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad everyone showed up, but most of the thanks that I'm giving right now are for Matt because they're about the masks.
Yeah, man.
Well,
that was like half of the show.
Audio, and so
I don't think he was really committed.
Do you think Louise is still on that chair? Like, if his camera came on, he'd be the same as when we saw him last.
Oh. Yeah.
I think we're talking about this like it's a wrap up, but it's unlikely to be that.
Oh, I don't know. It might be a wrap up.
We might have to. Everybody has too much feelings based around. Do y'all remember fucking Massive Man? The video has been deleted and is not findable because I've searched for it before. But it's a big fucking jackass older dude. And definitely doing, like, he's taking the video and talking about his own body.
Oh, yeah.
And it's definitely a thing where, like, he's getting extremely aroused just from talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you making me watch this a while ago.
Yeah.
It's really great. It doesn't exist anymore.
Massive Man.
Massive Man.
You should have downloaded it.
Like, he's so excited about his whole body being big, even like his big, long nipples. And he's just like tugging on him.
Yeah. You have showed that to me.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, he did have some big old gumdrops.
This is making me realize something. There is actually one good aspect of the move to the cloud ecosystem where things can go missing. Now we get urban legends back.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
The video's gone. You can never find it again. So everything is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew we made the cloud for something.
Yeah. It's for that.
It's to restore a sense of wonder and mystery to the planet Earth.
So, like, the dream of the internet is that everything would be interlinked and searchable and findable forever, but that's dead because of the cloud, which means we no longer have that barrier. We have the unknowable again.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that.
Good job, humanity. I thought you were really messing up with that technology, but fool, you showed me.
Yeah.
I saw that atom bomb and I was like, this is not going to work well for these guys. Just watch. And egg on my face. They got the cloud.
From one cloud to another. Really are.
I mean, it's digital heaven.
Oh, like the share tweet. I think Hitler and Mussolini and Stalin are alive in the cloud.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, that's bad.
Is Sonny in there too?
Whoa.
Isn't that the first person you'd want to check on? Maybe, sure.
Or whatever Allman brother she used to go out with.
Sonny?
Wait, Greg Allman. Didn't she date Greg Allman? Cher?
I don't really know the Allman heirs from one another.
I got that wrong. Cher's tweet this is all caps, no spaces.
Cher's got I remember had a great Twitter.
I think Hitler, Goebbels, Goering, Himmler, and Hess are living in iCloud.
That's it. That's the whole.
Oh.
iCloud specifically.
iCloud.
I wonder what's going on with Cher then.
Who's that? Who's
She
Cher?
can't find her Death in June album.
Oh, Cher.
Have you all seen, hang on.
What if right now I pulled off my face because it had been a rubber mask this whole time?
I believe it.
All right, so the internet is telling me it doesn't exist, but I know it exists.
Oh.
Picture of Boyd Rice at the grand opening of a Trader Joe's.
Wearing like Tom's shoes.
He's got a full cart of stuff. He's very happy as a consumer. And that's my personal image of Boyd Rice.
I don't know.
Whoa. I don't know. I believe it. He's like into tiki culture, really big nowadays.
Yeah, he won a competition for his Jello tiki.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Boyd Rice is like an industrial music old head.
He's a Nazi.
I saw
like a Luciferian Satanist.
Peter Sotos from the band White House came to Atomic Books once to promote one of his horribly obscene books that he writes, right. and he talked for probably like 2.5 hours or something, and a good solid 45 minutes of it was him ripping on Boyd Rice, who I'm pretty sure maybe I mean most of the people in the room probably knew who he was, but definitely not everyone, and a lot of his time was dedicated to jokes about Boyd Rice.
Well, to the people who did know who he was, they were probably eating it up.
I only barely... I mean, I knew, okay, he's a noise guy. He has a thing called Non, but I never liked any of his stuff, so that's all I knew, was he was just a prolific noise guy who people invoke all the time. But now my main association with Boyd Rice is Peter Sotos ripped on him mercilessly for most of his talk about his own book.
That's sick.
He must be a really hateable human being.
Yeah, he's noxious.
All right.
He's like a social Darwinist, like hardcore.
Oh god.
Like
the sort of person I hate.
Who also loves Trader Joe's and Tom's shoes.
Yeah, and tiki culture.
He cultivated himself as the man you hate, basically for the last 30 years.
Yeah,
that's his main thing. Consciously co-opting Nazi iconography, ostensibly in some sort of transgressive, transformational way, but really just because he was.
Right.
Is this a thing? Is it just like a big sadness where you're you don't trust that anybody will ever actually like you, and so you're I'm gonna be a dick on purpose because at least I'll get attention?
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we figured that out.
Can I get a little truth?
The last time I checked in on him, he was defending the good name of Satanism because it's been taken over by careerists.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
Satanism used to be about something.
Yeah. The only work that he put out that I actually really like is the Scorpion Wind album he did with Doug P.
I make fun
That's
of
a great album.
I kind of like Death in June.
Yeah. Oh no, they're a good band, but whatever. I didn't listen to them for years until my Mexican friend was like, "Yeah, you should check them out." I'm like, "I'm not allowed to." Whatever. He's like, "They're really good. You'll like them."
He's like, "I'll write you permission slip."
Yeah, he basically did. Yeah.
If you're gonna enjoy it, you got to accept that the album cover has a totem Pokemon.
Right.
Which I can do because I'm Jewish. So
yeah.
I'm never gonna listen to any of these things.
God, this group is almost we've got what 20% Jews. At least the people we can see.
Yeah, who knows?
Me and Madison.
I thought Matt just said that he is Jewish.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Jewish. Oh, okay.
I guess I would be.
It's closer to 37%.
Yeah.
It's growing every second.
Yeah.
This is the it's the New World Order, or whatever the.
The reason I bring it up is, I'm a minority now. Yeah, I'm the one in the group that's minority.
Are you a?
You're Catholic.
I mean,
the only Catholic.
Polish. Is Polish something now? Can you get something for Polish?
They're based.
Oh well, I have that too though.
Poland is really based.
Probably the worst politics guy that I tolerate on YouTube is a Polish gun guy.
Polish gun guy.
So
I hope that
stick is I love AKs, but also I love America because I immigrated from a terrible place. Yeah, no good, but very good information on AKs.
Good gun reviews. A Kalishnikov.
I.
Yeah. Okay.
Who even knows? Well, yeah. What happens now that we've taken over?
Well, hopefully a lot of self-deprecating humor.
Well,
wait, what do we take over?
I really prefer shitting on other people.
Jeez.
I guess that's because only 50% of me has the.
Wait, was your mom Jewish?
Yeah, my mom's Jewish.
Then you're fully Jewish.
Wait.
There you go.
Well,
That's the I don't make up the rules.
Happy second day of Hanukkah, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got a menorah. I might light them up on the last
For
day.
non-proselytizing religion. So
Yeah,
only
exactly.
2 people in this chat.
I'm not practicing that.
I never have.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, I don't. I guess we did Hanukkah as a present thing when I was a kid.
We
And
did it for the fried potatoes.
you know,
Lockies,
it's
yeah.
a good food.
Yeah.
Lockies rule.
Yo, that fish though, that fish thing, that they got it. They got it, Eddie's. Yeah, that fish.
I can't.
Gefilte fish, no way.
Nah.
I'm allergic to fish. I've never had it. But isn't it like a fish meatball kind of?
Yeah, but it's got a weird sweet glaze on it. It's a very sweet fish.
It's the most bland white fish you've ever had.
Okay.
My
Maybe I'll take a little nibble of it one day just so I know.
Where's Mark?
Oh, he's upstairs because he had a stressful day.
Aw. Did he enjoy? Does he enjoy Absolutely Fabulous, or is that not
we
really
watched
that
it together, but then he went upstairs. We're upstairs right now.
Ooh.
We'll talk about it later.
It's really good that he didn't come today, actually, because I don't know if anyone besides me noticed this, but in our group chat, when Ronsky posted the picture of that old man in a jockstrap, and I was like, that's going to be me when I grow my beard out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One of the things Mark said was, Ryan, you should get a jockstrap.
You did it?
Well,
like
no.
He already doesn't have one?
Well, I have something that looks kind of similar, and so I wore it just in case.
Wait, is it on now?
Yeah.
This is my fucking king cake game. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how anybody.
So Ryan won this round.
Yeah.
I got regular old boxer briefs on
Holy shit.
under my dickies.
Well, but it doesn't mean anything because I can't torment Mark with it.
Call him downstairs, man.
Mark, our house is very small. Mark can hear you.
Oh, well.
Oh no!
Oh, Ryan was punished.
I didn't realize that
It just evaporated as like long nipples.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Your video went out.
Close out.
Because every time I, think about something, the computer hears.
It's that same mixture of Mask Guy being so excited and yet so scared to go briefly outside of his house wearing a blue
Oh boy.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
This is so many.
Yeah.
Good. I gotta start over.
If anything, I wish you had more on.
Can we put some music? I feel like music would be better for this.
For what kind of music?
I don't know. Wait.
Here, let's try.
Let me see if I. Well. Do you
I'm
know?
typing in sex music into YouTube, and whatever comes up first is what we play. Wow.
Oh yeah, that works.
Hang on. I'm gonna just very quickly share my screen because y'all just need to. This is what has come up first: love making music, romantic saxophone music, sensual mindset, background music.
Oh yeah.
Binaural beats.
Nothing more sexual than a saxophone to me.
Oh, come on.
I have it on in the background. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
You can hear it now.
I can hear it.
Okay.
That's definitely a saxophone.
Oh, whoa! Hang on.
It's working good. I want to.
There's
Come
just.
on. How do I give him money so he takes his clothes off? Yeah.
Sorry, this is in collaborate. Like, this just pops up for just a second.
Oh my god, how many layers?
Well, 3.
Wait. I gotta get this music back on.
All right.
Yeah.
The cat watching is really part of it. Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like the shit
Really come to this.
episode has been less foul, but our content has been much more. Is it green?
Well, that would have been funnier if Mark didn't know that I was gonna do that.
I mean, I think maybe this is the king cake game. Is that at some point in the stream,
The surprise item of clothing you have on your body.
Like 6 layers of pants. Is your house just cold, or is it a?
Yeah.
Oh, the energy scammers came by my place today trying to take advantage of people being cold.
What?
You know, they come by saying, "Oh, hey, we're with PG&E. We think we can lower your rate."
Oh, and they're not.
Let us see your bill. They're not.
I can't believe that thing ever works.
It works. People don't want to be rude. And
I'm always waiting for an excuse.
You tell them, "Hey, what's up? I'm with the government. I need to see your social security card."
Have you guys got the call that's like your car has been involved in a crime?
No.
Yeah, I get one about my car insurance, which doesn't make any sense.
There's
Yeah, I get ones about things I don't have, like student loans or like auto payments and stuff. I'm like,
It's really convenient to not have a phone number from where you live, because all the spam calls now are spoofed to look like they're from your area code.
Mm-hmm.
So anything from my area code, I know. Spam. Don't pick it up.
oh,
I
nice.
just don't ever pick up my phone for any reason.
Yeah.
Unless it's like my mom calling.
Or listen to my voicemails.
Fuck it.
I mean,
on the phone.
If somebody really wants a thing from me, they'll leave me a voicemail.
I think
Well,
if
yeah.
somebody really wants a thing from me, they'll try 3 or 4 different ways. I'll get one of them.
Yeah.
They'll crash a car into your home. Be like, Ryan!
Yeah, skywriting.
Ryan, I've been trying to call you.
Right, I crashed into your home, but you just ignored the front of my car. If you really wanted to
Typical.
Look,
out.
it takes me 2 days to notice that you've crashed into my place. It takes me 2 days to think of a thoughtful reaction.
That's respect.
So, like,
Fair.
8 hours in, you walk by and you're like, oh!
Look at this motherfucker.
Damn, that's a cute ass little cat.
What's
That's a real cute little cat. I like that little cat you got there.
what is successfully
Josie.
Josie,
Go see.
Damn.
Go see.
eating?
a little piece of beef from beef stew.
Oh!
Delicious beef stew.
The beef stew thing came right back around.
That's the thing about this show, and I will call it a show,
Yeah.
is that sometimes the thing that we said, later on, we say it again. Which is a quality of shows, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's interesting though is that it was a video game that was being referenced, and it was a food you already have.
And I was like, damn, Jeffrey Cuban.
I like video games.
You got games on your phone?
Yeah. I ain't got any games on my phone. I got the calculator.
Y'all got Tetris?
We can
Yo.
add up some numbers.
I got Yes Your Grace because it was on sale in the Nintendo eShop.
They sell e-girls there?
I recommend it. It's good. Beat it in a day or two, but it's a good experience. You get to be a king and you have 3 daughters.
King Lear.
No. You make decisions, people come to you and they say like, I need some gold because my farm burned, and you gotta give it to them or not.
Oh.
And your daughters are growing up and stuff.
do you do anything with them, or you just sort of observe them becoming taller?
Oh well, like one of them likes animals, so you like have to talk to her about her little animals, and then like when she gets a bear, I think you can like tell her that she can't have a bear, but I let her have the bear.
Yeah, always let her have the bear.
Yeah, and it turned out to be the right decision, actually.
I mean, if you can make that, I mean, I guess Grizzly Man proved this, but it seems like if you can make that happen, let it happen,
Just do it.
Look at this mooch over back here. Just like peering around the corner, like, what you got?
She got a taste of that beef. She wants some more of that beef.
What has been sent to me?
Oh, that's a song that someone just sent to me, and I want to listen to it, but I don't want it to come through all weird through my speakers. So I figured I would subject everyone to it if it's bad, or give it to everyone if it's good.
What kind of song is that?
I don't know.
Who sent you the song?
The Twitter user Ian Martin.
Why did they send you the song?
Because I said Happy Friday Night to a group chat, and I said listen to garage music.
Ooh, it's garage?
So maybe,
All right, mate.
maybe it's a garage, maybe it's not.
That's perfect for the show because it's a show about Britain.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard there's a new Britney.
A new Britney song?
A new Britney album.
Daddy issues. What?
Oh, that shit's gonna be good.
So, are we...
Did Diplo produce it?
I think that this person
Be right back.
misunderstood what I meant by garage.
Oh,
I meant
yeah.
garage?
Yeah, they did. Oh, man. That person has got a wonderful journey ahead of them as they get to discover garage for the first time.
What?
Selector! Bubble!
The feeling that I'm really lucky that I can't hear this.
No, I'm tapping.
Yeah. Thank you for screening that for me.
I had to know, but also, like, immediately, I think we all knew.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the thumbnail and I suspected, but I didn't want to be rude.
That's why somebody's eventually going to call you. Somebody's going to call you on the phone and say, "Hi, it's the bank. What's your PIN number?" And you're going to say, "Well, of course. Allow me to open the live bank."
And they're going to say, your car has been involved in a crime. And you say, I don't have a car. And they say, well, someone must have used your social security number to buy this car. What's your social security number?
I am of a very vulnerable people, the Canadians. You know?
What makes you all vulnerable?
Protect them. They must be protected.
We are famously nice because no one in Canada would ever trick you. So we go abroad and people take advantage of us.
I know the deal.
Pure of heart.
It seems like Canada is like a less aggressive entire southeast of the U.S.
Southeast?
Interesting.
I get, well, again, this is based on watching Letterkenny. Because I'm from Alabama.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now that you've said Letterkenny, I understand what you mean. Yep, the entire middle of Canada. And
Calgary.
Large portions of the Northeast as well.
Edmonton.
Basically, the entirety of Canada aside from Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver.
I like that Canada, like Australia, it's like people just group up where they're like, oh, fuck, we shouldn't be here. That's okay. But then there are big sections where it's like, I'm not going to fucking go over there. In Australia, they're like, it's too hot. And in Canada, it's like the same idea for people. People are just like, fuck it, I don't know. No.
Have you ever seen a graph of the population distribution of Canada?
No, why would I have
It's 100% the U.S. border.
Yeah.
If you go up any higher, you just die.
Yeah. I mean, there's like some people up in the Maritimes because they like to fish and suffer, I guess.
There was like, because I'm apparently trying to alienate all people outside. My understanding is that like there's a layer of like Bizarro US where it's like us but weird, and then it's French, and then it's nothing.
Yes.
That's the perfect.
No. Wait, no.
A thin layer of France running across the entire top of the country.
Yeah. Like some kind of a cake.
And above that is Eskimos.
Up until the mid-90s, that was correct. But now there's a section that is China.
Chinese?
Oh yeah, when Hong Kong was handed back over to China, a huge amount of people from Hong Kong emigrated to Vancouver, BC. So, like large parts of Vancouver, you'll walk around like all the time. It's not like a Chinese town; it's a very significant portion of the city.
Dang! I remember seeing
Chinatowns.
Yeah.
I remember Vancouver was the craziest place I ever saw. Heroin users congregating together in one place.
Okay.
Yeah, the place is famous for it.
That pause was very important because at first I heard Vancouver was the craziest place I ever saw.
Oh yeah, no, it was the first time I ever turned down a street and was like, they must be filming a movie here. We probably shouldn't be here. This is clearly some kind of zombie movie that is being filmed.
Fire in them.
Yeah, there were just so many junkies in one place, just out in like on a street, and that I was positive it was a film, but it wasn't.
Because it was so unreal.
I guess that it was in the summer, so the weather's real nice in the summer in Vancouver.
Is it?
I think a bunch of people probably came, like from other areas. They migrate up when it's warmer.
Damn.
It looked like a great time, if you were going to be a junkie on the street anywhere, that was the place to be.
That's nice.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, that could be sort of a tourist thing that's just really nice.
Damn.
So wait, I continually ask though, why? Is there something special?
needle exchange, I think, is like really progressive there, right?
Yeah. And I think it's also like a big entry point for stuff that's being smuggled in.
Yeah, no, that's the real reason is the triads operate out of Vancouver. Like, it's because of that enormous wave of Chinese immigration, the triads are super established there. So, like, all of the heroin, methamphetamine, stuff that comes in from China goes through that port. Like, I mean, also the port's lower down in California, but a lot up there.
Because the Vancouver, the security people are kind of like, you don't got any heroin in there, do you?
It's no. Right on every boat.
Yeah. I gotta say though, one time, I think it was like in London, Ontario. Is that a crossing point? Or maybe that was just where I was.
Close. I think it's close to Detroit.
There was a place. I think it was like on the way to London, Ontario. I did a crossing over one time where a border, Canadian border crossing woman in a bulletproof vest gave me the hardest time in my life about going to Canada, and I had the paperwork and everything. And at one point, I was like, I'm worried about time, and I'm never rude to people that are at their jobs. I always, pretend that I'm really dumb and friendly, and stuff to them. And so I wasn't being bad. But at some point I said something like, is this going to take a whole lot longer? Like I was like trying to figure out what to bring to the little room I was going to or something. And this woman who was a full like 8 to 10 inches shorter than me and had a bulletproof vest on looked at me and she was like, it's not your right to come to Canada.
Damn. I mean, she's not wrong, but
it was a wild thing to hear because I really did want to go to Canada that day and like play a show and get paid for it and not have to like call some people and be like, I'm sorry, I can't play that show. I don't know why.
You did get in though, right?
I did because after that point I was just like, I like walked with my head down, like a dog who's shat or whatever.
Damn, that's funny. I've never been to Canada.
Big sideburns at this time?
It's unfucking clear what, I don't know. Those days all blur together.
Something aesthetically disruptive to this type was that
It was probably like, it must have been like,
head or rave pants or
it was before I had contacts, so I had glasses, which I feel like should cancel out at least one other thing. Like big sideburns, but you have glasses, you're just normal.
no.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the era in Canada and the location for the sideburns.
I mean,
These
Ryan had like the Civil War general sideburn.
it was a no.
Okay, for Ontario, probably not. However, had you been going to Nova Scotia, maybe you're a fisherman.
oh yeah. I did go there once. I went to Halifax once, and I had the second most delicious fish meal of my life.
Cool. I want that.
Yeah, nice.
These fish
Only
meals.
second though.
Yeah,
My
what was the
second
first?
most delicious fish meal would probably be really disgusting. I haven't had a lot of very good. No, I've had like delicious sushi and stuff.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Call me fish meal.
No, second most delicious.
Yeah. Number one was any of the meals I had when I was in Japan. The fish in Japan tastes like the ocean is still in it.
Uh-huh.
It's so good. It makes sense that they're into sushi because they just pull a fish like right out of their like backyard and
Right. Being on an island, it's like how Americans like hamburgers because we have lots of cows from the grasslands and the Great Plains.
if our fish was as good as theirs, we would be Mick sushi, coast to coast.
Mick sushi. Ugh. Man, that McRib the other day was fucking sorry as fuck.
Did you get it from the McDonald's near your house?
Oh hell no, no! I walked down to like Locust Point. I ain't going to that McDonald's to get food.
I don't know the geography of this situation. Which is the McDonald's near York?
Oh, the one on North Avenue next to the Parkway.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah, no. The only reason I'd go in there is to like OD on fentanyl.
So is it that you found the Locust Point location to have higher quality, or just is a less disruptive atmosphere?
It was a good walk. It was like a walk that I like to do, like to go down to like Fort McHenry and back.
And
You know,
and you got a McRib.
I got 2 McRibs.
Review.
Wow, that's
What do you like? What you just
Yeah. I didn't like much. I fucked up because in my mind I was like, I'm gonna put both patties on one bun and just have like a big fat sandwich, and didn't do that.
Behave.
But I also, yeah. But also I just forgot how just crappy McDonald's is. It's terrible.
Yeah, I had McDonald's for the first time in like 2 years. A couple months ago, I went to the one on Greenmount at like 28.
Yeah, 29th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprisingly bad.
It was the most disappointing meal I've had in like 2 years because I remembered McDonald's being good.
Yeah.
I remembered pleasure being present. There was none.
Yeah, it is not good. I'll tell you, the chocolate milkshake I got though, that was good.
Wait, the milkshake machine was working?
Yeah, I got 2 McRibs and a chocolate milkshake.
wow.
Yeah, I know
It
how to
should be a
live.
kingly meal. They like
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, I sat just like on the curb and ate it, and yeah, those sandwiches weren't too good. They weren't like awful, but they were just like, it's like a burger bun, but it was, instead of, a burger patty, but instead of beef, it was like fake pork, which is even more like abominable. Yeah, and with like
Abominable.
abominable.
Thanks, Abominable.
Yeah.
Or abominable to do the job.
Ryan,
Yeah.
do you remember when
This
you
is
got
bad.
ribs at MCW?
You dumbass.
If they would
You
have been
got
good
a rack of ribs, like plate meal at
wrestling.
time, and they were just like, I was like, and I'm like a fucking garbage disposal person, and I was like, nah, like fucking like $14 or something probably.
And the smell was very specific. And you said, this is a lot like a cake.
Made of rat flesh.
They were just like, they were like cooked off, and then they just kind of like put barbecue sauce on them and like microwaved them for like 3 minutes, I think.
I think it was like,
Yeah.
it appeared to just be hamburger meat, right?
No, they were ribs. They just weren't good.
It was the thing. that everyone was thinking I would get when I got it, and the thing that I was like, "There's no way it'll be that," and it was. It was everyone else's
fucking French fries, dude. Like those fries are good there. They're like boardwalk fries. Yeah,
they are.
For the lobster dinner.
Oh, hey, you know what nobody reacted to enough on the group chat is that out of nowhere, Robbie started following me.
Oh shit! I missed that.
What? I missed that too.
I mentioned this
screen cap and circled it, and everybody bypassed it. Yes.
Oh, it just didn't register. I'm sorry.
Robbie followed me out of nowhere. I have been doing nothing on Instagram for months and months.
He followed your personal account?
He found my personal account, requested, because I am now private because too many teenagers tried to follow me all at once.
Right.
And liked one of my selfies from about 7 months ago.
Oh, so he took a look at your account. He was like, "Oh, this is one of those people that harass me at wrestling."
Well, why would he follow me then?
Because he thought we were funny. Because we gave him a cowboy hat that one time.
I mean, yeah, he's probably very bored. He can't wrestle.
Yeah, maybe he's like grossly overweight now.
Is he like trying to find and identify his harassers? Is it like, my fans? Is it completely random and just that he was going back to
maybe.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do the crowd work.
Yeah.
Do you think he broke up with Portia? Maybe.
That was the thing I was like, is that why this is happening?
I've just noticed. Did Portia? She had an Instagram, right? Wasn't it Portia Hates You?
I mean, yeah. You find out pretty easily by posting a story.
I haven't seen her. I'm realizing. I thought I followed her on.
Shit. Okay. Wait. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just shout him out in one of your stories.
What's the fucking mystery?
No, just bait the hook, put it out.
Yeah.
Portia Hates You she's deleted her page on Instagram.
Oh.
Portia Hates You maybe she's quitting wrestling? What the heck?
Maybe she
That's gonna be disappointing.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would suck. Maybe they broke up and she's like done with
Oh no.
the whole thing.
Maybe. Yeah, that would be tough.
I guess my hope is that like somehow he realized that I was cool. He was like, "That's that girl that bothers us every time we do wrestling," and then something happened beyond that, which I'm hoping is I just want one friend that's a professional wrestler. They don't have to be good.
He's good.
I don't, but I just want one friend that's a professional wrestler. I need somebody on the inside.
You know, Robbie's he only tweets like one tweet a month, but I gotta say I've been very impressed with his like last 2 tweets of or 3 maybe of the last 3 months. I don't know anything specific off the top of my head, but they're always political, but they're the kind of political where he doesn't like either party.
Okay.
Which
yeah, I'm down.
I mean, it's just kind of one of those things of like, man, these guys are bad and these guys are bad. God, they're all, it's like that kind of thing of like.
Nice.
Basic?
But,
is that the?
No. I would say it's like it's not like it's just occurred to him, but it's also not like he's like how can I describe why I like his political tweets? It's like it doesn't seem like he's got a platform. He's just got an observation about what he's seeing. It's like it's not clear what he wants to happen or what he thinks should happen, or even if he thinks there is a thing that should happen. He just knows it's not those guys or those guys that are good.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean he's not like I'm a libertarian. Fuck these dudes. It's just like he just brings a.
He's just trying to fucking grill.
He brings a sprinkle of skepticism.
It's all bullshit, man.
Yeah. He's just trying to hang out and grill some burgers.
You now have a full Sherlockable mystery.
What? Why he followed you?
Well, but that unravels a whole.
Ask him. Hit his DMs. Come on.
Yeah.
Why did Portia? What do you say that's going to elicit a response that isn't? Because like, why did you?
Just say hey.
Is so aggressive.
Yo.
You say, hey, I don't know if this is weird to ask you, but Portia deleted her account. Is she still wrestling? Now you're in.
Matter.
Now you're in.
Yeah, that's what gets you in.
Welcome to the world of being a man.
If you want to, you can even say, "My friend Ronsky needs to know."
Yeah, you just text random people whatever you want. You can do it.
I mean, just send them the emoji that's like a winking eye with the tongue out. Whole story.
Well, I'm saying all you can do is type yo or hey. And he'll be like, hey back. And then be like, yeah, I followed you because of
I feel like if I say hey, that's clearly like a sex thing.
It is true. A lot of people do say it to mean that.
I think that would
yo. Yeah, yo is not a sex. Yeah, yo is never a sex thing.
I mean,
yo.
I feel like, but yo is just sort of, I need a. Also, I can't fucking remember.
What about sup? No, sup is kind of a sex thing.
Yeah. Ayo.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Don't say ayo.
Don't say ayo.
Ayo for yayo?
Ayo, you bad for real, for real.
Lil mommy.
Wait, is EYY non-sexual?
Hey. Yeah. I think EYY is like non-committal. You know, it doesn't say that you're like out.
It's like a declaration rather than an invitation. Hey,
yeah.
I see you.
What did he say?
No, I haven't written anything yet.
Oh.
Don't
You've
say
given me
anything.
like 20 openers.
Waste my time. Waste your time.
Nothing.
I'm trying to craft something that is that is open for a response and that cannot be construed as any kind of sexual thing.
Okay, it's good.
just write whatever you want and then take a picture of Mark like asleep on the couch. Be like, my husband.
That's we have to get all heated up and then no.
Shoot from the hip.
I was, good lord.
Oh, okay. Change your account name to Madison and Mark. And so we were wondering.
We're looking for a third.
I feel like I need to reference the group.
No. He doesn't want to hang out with us.
Yeah, no, that's
my
an
only
instant
goal is to
denial
shop.
request.
Maybe he's trying to find our other accounts. He's like, where's that big rowdy guy?
Yes, I have some business to conduct with him. He looks like he would be a great fun to share some jokes with. Can you please tell me where your rowdy friend has gone?
Oh, wait, what's the country song?
Where all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. Yeah.
And also, I think we end up accidentally kind of fucking up wrestling for them.
A little bit. We definitely
Do you anticipate the bits?
I genuinely love it. I love it so much. But also, MCW is just like, it's just set up to be fucked up.
Yeah, well, like the last time we went when I yelled at what's his face? Not
Brandon Scott, yeah.
His name is Brandon Scott, right? Yeah.
Yeah, our goofy new mayor has the same name as our least favorite local wrestler.
He's talking about a heel.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a good guy, but he's just a fucking schlub.
Oh, he's the worst. And he has a micro penis, which you can see the contour of.
That's not why he's bad, but it doesn't help.
Yeah. It must be a little bit charitable. It's not like technically a micro penis, but it's just a little.
I don't know. Madison makes a good argument for it to be like an acorn that pee comes out of.
I had 2 points here. One, maybe a Zucchero or not a shower. 2, I'd like to reconnect this call back to something from when I first joined this call. There's a lot of talk about making fun of people for recollecting things from childhood and attributing intellectual adult characteristics to them, and I find out you all connect by wrestling, which, if I am not wrong, entertainment for children.
No, you're wrong. It's entertainment for everyone.
I mean, is the Bible entertainment for children? Because I feel like they're kind of like on the same level.
I don't want to get canceled here.
Which I think wrestling is capable of being kid friendly.
Yeah.
But it really depends on the promotion.
It is for boys and girls of all ages.
WWE is just a horrible monopoly.
I mean, you pay for the whole seat, but you only use the edge.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna say it is fun for girls and boys of all ages.
Yeah, it's fun for everyone.
Step right up.
We do get to, when we get to make jokes that are definitely jokes for adults, and other adults usually sitting nearby us laugh.
Mm-hmm.
There's sort of a I think this is why we fuck up the show, is that we create sort of a secondary loud show that we're kind of doing simultaneously while people are doing dangerous stunts for our entertainment. We're sort of distracting from that while loudly talking about other things, and I'm fine with this.
Yeah,
it is part of the tradition, though. We all grew up watching, like, people like holding hilarious signs and all in unison shouting like degrading names at Owen Hart, right? A Canadian, right before he sadly fell to his death that day. Everyone was calling him a nugget. There was like however many tens of thousands of people in the stadium he was like, his whole shtick at that point was that he was pathetic, that he was like a pathetic tiny man.
Well, I'd just like to at this point relate the work that may describe what you're doing. The Artists in the Audience, Cult, Camp, and American Film Criticism by Greg Taylor.
You're trying to make this fancier than it needs to be.
No, wait.
What can I say? I have classical training. I'm just trying to elevate the medium.
Okay. The medium of YouTube Zoom calls by a bunch of scoundrels who refuse to try hard at making things that people will like to watch.
Whatever. Look at my fucking background, dude. I'm in space. We're in space.
I actually think what we're doing is very politically important because, like, we are in a situation where there cannot be any kind of art except by people who love promoting themselves. And that's a very limited perspective to have on emotions and the world. And we're like, we're rapidly putting ourselves in a position where that's all of the options are people who just really, really good at promoting themselves. That's whose things you can see.
I just realized it's 10 p.m. and I still have my subwoofer turned all the way up, so like that low voice of yours right there.
Oh yeah.
It's really getting to the neighbors.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, guys, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this together. Remember, wear a mask.
2 more weeks of lockdown.
6 feet apart.
Only 2 more weeks. Delicious
purple
Pfizer juice. Drink it up.
Before you know it, you just have to get vaccinated twice, about 3 months apart. Also, what percentage of the population do we need to do that for it to be effective? 70?
70. You'd think that they would try to make people want it.
You think you would pay people for it?
That would be. I honestly think they are going to make a lot of money from this vaccine. So I don't think they would lose money if they just bribed people to take it. But
they should just bribe people. Like, there's no.
I don't think they will. I think they're too greedy. It's so good.
They're gonna like bribe people at gunpoint.
No, what's gonna happen?
They're gonna come to your house.
No, but they're never going
insufficient
to
numbers, and he's gonna go for another year.
And waffle forever.
Yeah.
As opposed to being like, here's $100, just go get this.
If you paid people $100, it would be over in an instant.
It would.
That would be evil for a different reason, medical ethics. But what's going to happen is not enough people will take it, not enough people will take the second dose, and we're going to be here next winter.
We are. I can't wait. Next winter, it's not going to be a jockstrap under 3 layers of pants.
What's it going to be?
It's going to be one of those elephant thongs?
It's going to be a whisper.
Is this a global warming thing?
Just like one layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, and then after the 3rd layer, it just goes, hello. And that's all that separates you from the terror. Yeah.
Because it's so cold. So
no, just.
It's not like when you throw like a smoke bomb and then you disappear.
Yeah, except instead of disappearing, I appear in the worst possible way.
What would that be?
My true face.
Ryan, I have a question for you.
Yes.
this whole time.
Did you put that Jughead crown on when I did the Twitch stream?
No, because it didn't exist then.
A Jughead crown.
I remember at one point asking you for your best hat. That's one of the last memories I have of it. And that's a pretty good hat.
And you think it was this hat?
No, I'm just wondering because that's clearly.
Did you black out?
Yeah,
This hat was born
not gonna fucking fit.
just like what, a week ago?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is
Jordan
it
made
supposed
that
to be a
hat.
Jughead crown?
Ren,
It's a Ren Fair hat.
Okay.
beautiful Ren.
Yeah.
I-
A Flemish dome piece.
Yeah, I feel like I look like a merchant of the Hanseatic League.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't have a historical grounding. I
There's
have
some
a
way
pop
that we
culture
can
one.
use historical dress, but it's all made out of orange camo. Like all very period appropriate, but it's
Oh
just
my god.
camos.
That would be cool. I would definitely.
Nice.
So cool.
Big shout out to the Hanseatic League. I hadn't thought about those guys.
Oh, that's the I'm writing a long epic poem where the antagonist is a member of the Hanseatic League.
Are you?
Yeah.
What about the Thanksgiving one?
I had to buy several books before I felt comfortable continuing my Thanksgiving poem because I got to the point where it really had to shift from, like, the beginning can be all about the pilgrims, but then it really at the point where Yellowfeather steps in and saves them from death, it has to become a lot more about the Native Americans. And it's, writing Native American characters as the disgusting kind of thing that I am today is like it's a tricky position. So I needed to load up on research so that everything that happens in the Thanksgiving poem, when someone's like, what do you talk about, white boy? I can be like, but. I didn't make that up.
I prefer them never to give it pause. Just read through and be like, that read naturally.
Yeah, as opposed to being like, hang on.
I mean, it won't read naturally.
Fucking being
Wait.
like, it's okay.
Yeah, no. Let's not assume naturalism in this.
Well, it can't. But it is, when it is finished, Pilgrim's Conquest, my poem about the first Thanksgiving, will be the definitive creative work about Thanksgiving.
I mean, I feel like I can form many assumptions based on the title.
Oh, it's basic. I mean, I don't want to say too much about it because it's a really good idea and very easy to steal. But there's only two primary sources for the history on the first Thanksgiving, and they are like the main one is crazy. The Pilgrims were like not really human.
Yeah, please relate
What?
to me because I've never heard like an account of a first party source. It's
Not
always
human.
been through that insane 40-layer digest.
Like, so the Pilgrims had never, like on the Mayflower, had never run anything bigger than a church. Like, no one amongst them knew how to like run a city. So when they got here, they just immediately started dying and did not stop until like the Native Americans like in that one particular region who had all been decimated by disease that previous visitors from Europe had brought like came in and were like, okay guys, you got to eat food. We're going to show you how to do it. But they were robbing graves to eat for like weeks.
Oh, yeah, I had heard of
Weeks. They were just getting food out of graves.
Like eating
Like
corpses.
cannibalism or
Grain was often buried.
Yeah.
oh.
Because
Why?
you give an offering, it also seeds the land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like in light of this, the real fate of Rodon makes perfect sense then, right?
Yeah. Those people just left to go live instead of dying in the white
Right.
settlement. They were welcomed by the Carolina Native Americans who were just like,
Right.
yeah, you want to live here? We got immigrants now. All right.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, native tribes were normally pretty chill with that. It's like, oh man, you're gonna die, dude. You better come over here and eat.
You're gonna die. I don't know. Here, maybe this isn't the case where you come from, but here, dying is not chill.
Yeah, like.
I do love the idea of people who kind of just like. It's sort of like people showing up and living on your lawn, and for a while you're like, this kind of blows, but I don't know. I don't know that I have time to deal with it.
Yeah, you're like looking outside. They're like, they're still out there.
They like forget to like. At least in your mind, they're just like, we're just not trying at all. We just don't. Yeah. We're not attempting to do anything. So that eventually you're like, I guess I'm gonna go outside and be like, do y'all need? You want me to like make you something? Like, what's the?
Yeah.
We like bring out a space here. Like, you won't leave. I'm tired of this.
It's really funny how much to me how much United States American culture is like so over mercy and like so too smart for mercy when we shouldn't be here at all, except for like an incredibly historic act of mercy that occurred. Like, you know,
be a thing where like one or two people were like, I think we have to go over there. I mean, like, they don't know how to do anything. And everybody else was like, no, fuck them.
Yeah, I'm sure there was that discussion.
We don't know them anything.
Yeah. Have you seen what they did?
People were like, no, I feel bad. They're like, they
wait.
don't
So is this a radically anti-altruist reading of history? If you help people, they're gonna ruin everything.
That is something that's really fun about this story, is that like if you read the history of the the European colonization of America, it's a very it's a story about how you should make sure that immigrants are kicked out immediately.
Oh, it 100% is.
Yeah,
this is very worrying to hear.
Oh wait, I could read you the beginning of the. Where is it? It's in my drive, my doodle drive. Drive.
I'm gonna make some pasta soon. I finally finished cooking my sauce.
You got the gravy done?
Oh yeah.
How long did your sauce take?
It's been cooking since about 6:37 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
How could you have any of it left? Just go top up on.
What are you talking about?
I'm topping up on mates.
It's called patience. You don't have self-control over there?
What?
Talking about no sauce left.
You put the lid on.
You keep adding water to replenish it so it can continue to cook down. Continue to transform those sugars into different forms.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm not Italian.
I'm not Italian.
I'm not Italian.
I'm appropriating culturally here.
He's gonna have some nice gravy on his noodles.
Hey, I didn't call it gravy.
I called it gravy.
That's right. Are you Italian?
Gravy.
Can you call it that?
I can do whatever I want.
All right.
Gravy.
Gabagool.
I would never presume. I just call
Capacol.
it
Gabagool.
It's got some hedgehog mushrooms that I found a few months ago.
Ooh.
I'm excited for that. This mushroom season's over.
Hedgehog muffin.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
Hedgehog muffin. Oh, I was going to read the beginning of this poem because it's real scary. Oh, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in well, here it goes. This is just the very, very beginning. Doom came to the people of the first dawn small and faint with hunger, but our ruler, noble Yellow Feather, was a great uniter. He extended every kindness to the ravenous Pukwudgie. He mistook half men for people. He tried to civilize devils.
Nice.
That's the very beginning. And then
Can you tell us the author?
The author?
Yeah.
Me.
What's the context? That's you.
Yeah, I'm writing the definitive poem about the first Thanksgiving.
You were so cagey earlier. I didn't think you would disclose any of it. So I thought
well,
that was source reference that you were talking about.
It's a very, very easy thing. It's just I have to do the whole story.
Gotcha.
And I was very, very nervous once I got to the point where I had to kind of start writing lots of different, Narragansett and characters, that I was like, I need to cover my ass 8 ways. And so I just started collecting every book I could about New England, North American Native religion. And then I found one of the big, great keys to the whole thing. Most of the tribes in New England believed people had 2 souls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a ba and a ka.
I've been reading a book right here, Braiding Sweetgrass. You can't see it because the algorithm does not think that a book is a person, but a book is a person. Braiding Sweetgrass, Robin Wall Kimmerer, Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teachings of Plants. I've been reading about this dual concept of soul.
It's really cool. It's really helped me out because it makes a lot of this poem much more make a lot more sense to me in looking at, you've got these people with 2 souls and then these people with 1 crossing paths, and part of the reason in my story that the European colonists are helped is because they're handicapped. They only have 1 soul. You don't exterminate a bunch of handicapped people that come and start dying in your yard, do you? No.
Right. Far out.
Wild.
Yeah.
Honestly, a little bit skeptical there in your.
Me? No, I just don't. I mean, I know nothing of the 2 souls.
I'm just saying, it sounded a little bit like you would exterminate.
But there's like this.
No, I wouldn't do that.
The soul that leaves when you sleep and the soul that leaves when you die.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's playing
I'm into
fast
that.
and loose if you just have the 1.
Yeah, I love the idea of meeting some people, and
So it's
they're
like an astral body. It's
And
like
being
the soul
hey,
that
you
leaves.
die
and
every
sleep.
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like so I don't know. It seems very apropos to the whole thing we're experiencing now that we're people with no souls. Now that we have 0. To think about this time when even having 1 was impoverished.
Well, and
Motherfuckers are walking around with 2 souls.
Not only just having 1 for yourself, not knowing any others around you. Not walking around and finding souls in the things you encounter.
Whoa, yeah, true.
My favorite book about this time period is The Tribes in the States by William James Sidis. It's really awesome. Do you guys know about William James Sidis?
Oh, wait. I've been meaning to ask you about this guy. You've told me about him a couple of times. And then
he's awesome. His parents...
the child prodigy guy?
Yeah, his parents were both the beginning of the last century professors. And they were like, anyone could raise a genius if they wanted to. So they did. And this dude, William James Sidis, he knew 19 languages when he was 12. And he got into Harvard, I think, when he was 13, but they were like, this is going to be weird. You should wait a year before trying to hang out anywhere near kids in college. And so he did, and then he aced Harvard, and he was in the news a lot as a child where people were like, this kid speaks 19 languages. And then after he graduated, nobody heard from him for a while. And then somebody at the New Yorker magazine 20 years later found him working as a janitor and wrote a piece about what a failure he was. And they wrote this whole thing of remember this kid who was supposed to be so great? He's just a fucking janitor now. And so William James Sidis sued the New Yorker and lost. The court decided because he was famous as a child, it was fair for them to write that article. And of course his argument was I wasn't famous because I wanted to be as a child. So he stopped. He never really tried. He was not
smart, but he wasn't ambitious.
Yeah, well, he was skeptical of ambition. He thought it was stupid. And he wrote a ton, and it was all found when he was dead. And one of those books that they were able to put together from his writing was called The Tribes in the States. And the thesis of it is that you can't understand America unless you recognize that, it's 50% Native American culture. That, nothing that makes America different from Europe is anything other than Native American origin. And he goes through. He talks. One of the he's like a New England guy. He's from Boston or whatever, so he is obsessed with the New England history, and he talks about how all of the highways in New England are the same exact routes that were used for mail, intertribal mail.
Oh.
Yeah, like his description of pre-Columbian American society is really neat, because and this is 100 years ago or whatever that he's writing this, but he is absolutely like thinks that it's ridiculous not to believe anything other than that it was a civilization at the level of civilization anywhere else on the world.
Yeah,
right.
It was full. The country was full.
That's absolutely true. We know that now historically, but there was like a huge plague. Like, I want to say like 100 or 200 years before Columbus came. When there's something like that.
Yeah.
Can I read you one of the 2 extant Reed's reviews for this? Is very short.
Yes.
I believe this is your review, Ryan.
Oh, probably is.
Yeah. I'm just realizing that now. But I think it'll be more effective if somebody other than you reads it. Willie J's language feels real fresh. Only way you really know that this was written as far back as 1935 is he sometimes ends chapters with a few soaring iambic couplets. One like January 12th, 2018.
It's only $1 on Amazon, that book, if you get a downloaded version, and it's
oh shit,
it's badass to see a dude in like 1935 who is like every single bit as over America as anyone we know, and who's also is like raised to be a genius and detests the idea of trying to be famous. He's quite a dude.
Yeah, I've got it written
down. And then we'll get him to talk to Robbie from MCW.
Yeah.
Yeah, with via a Ouija board.
Yeah. But the book is great because it's like he's talking about the highways and how mail carrying at all as we know it today was what we took from what we had seen, you know, what we like, you know, the pilgrims saw. And speech, he goes a lot into speech patterns of America, why, like, and how European speech patterns were getting more and more florid and more fancy, and that the settlers in North America adopted the speech of the Native Americans, which was plain, tell you how it is, no excess, like, you know, flourishing.
That's why we only have like 3 cuss words here.
Also, next to the audience, Ukrainian Jew.
Who's a Ukrainian Jew? What?
Hey, a new person or
Bland the core and somebody who's not having a successful time getting here.
They're here.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Yeah!
Who is it?
A stranger.
I am a big fan of sex. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, nice.
And I saw.
Oh, a pervert.
Going on. I thought I'd get involved. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, are you? This is the dumbest fucking question ever. Are you fucking British?
I am fucking British.
What do you think about Peter, huh? Peter, you know, winner of this year's Break Off. What do you think about Peter?
Oh, mate, I thought he deserved it. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I agree with that.
He was like, he was super talented, and he's young, and you know what? Fuck it, give it to him.
Hell yeah.
I thought he was awesome.
Yeah, he was. Has anyone asked him about Scottish independence? Is he for independence?
Oh, mate, if he is, I will give it to him. You know what? Being an Englander right now with Brexit going on, all the Scotland people can have independence.
I'm so excited that you're here. You being here is so Christmas.
No, you're not. No, I've had too much to drink. I've had some whiskey, and
All right.
I've just been on Twitter going, "Hey, this looks fun."
I'm having the time of my life already. So wait though, that fucking cop wife though, I forget her name.
Laura.
Yeah, that poor messy girl.
Walking around with shit all over her hands all the time though.
Look, you know what? She was lovely. I loved her to bits, but she definitely did not need to be in the final. I'm so sorry.
It was weird. It was a little weird.
Hermine should have been Hermine, not her.
Her personality being like, I like pizza, and also being constantly covered in shit.
And I'm gonna eat Matt Lucas.
I don't want to say like, you know, ex-girlfriends or anything like that, but you know.
Okay, so here everyone else can just fuck off because Blandcore, are you watching this season of Taskmaster?
I'm not. I'm very sorry. I am not.
It's
no.
okay. It's okay. I just at some point I will need to talk to another human being about it because it's so good.
I'm just starting to watch Man Down because I absolutely love Greg because you know In-Betweeners got me into him and the man is an absolute legend. So
okay, so you got to walk me through this because I know that Man Down is like a sitcom, right, with Greg Davies, and Greg Davies is what is he like 6'10" or something? How tall is that man?
Oh, man, he is a giant. He is ridiculous.
He's an absolute unit.
I'm a 5'2" midget, so he if I ever stood next to him, I'd feel inadequate for sure.
And so what's In-Betweeners?
Oh, it's a British sitcom about 4 A-level students. So I'd say they're the equivalent of like college students.
Okay.
And
A-level is uni.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the year before uni.
The year before uni.
Yeah, so in between high school and university. I don't quite know how to describe it.
I don't think we have an equivalent for that here.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, right, okay. So we have high school, which is like year 7 to 10.
Oh, okay.
And then we have A-levels, which is year 11s to 12.
Oh, that's like senior high school.
And then we have university. Yeah, so senior.
Senior high school, yeah. Okay.
They have to keep those kids separate from the younger ones because they're particularly vicious.
They got pubes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're perverts. Yeah, that's right.
much better system than having a middle school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't separate out that crew of kids. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they're not quite as horny as high schoolers, but they're not quite as awkward as university students. So yeah, that's the level they're at.
Nice.
But yeah, basically, Greg Davies is their teacher, like their high school teacher, and he basically did that whole performance based off of his own experience being a high school teacher, and it is absolutely incredible.
We'll have to check it out. I started watching Ideal. You know, with Johnny Vegas.
Yeah.
And I want to be Johnny Vegas.
Oh no! Come on.
What's
He's the worst.
What, you don't like Johnny Vegas?
No. Solely from Nevermind's Buzzcocks appearances, he is my least favorite working comedian in the UK.
You know what? If I could ever fashion a living, I would be Johnny Vegas. Because I'd be getting drunk all the time and just turning up on TV shows going, hey, remember that funny fucking thing I did? That's essentially what he did. That was his career.
Sounds like a good gig.
Show up on Big Fat Quiz. What'd you do?
Oh, he's really good on the Taskmaster. Johnny Vegas is one of the Taskmaster panel contestants or panelists, or whatever you call it, this year. The show Ideal, I guess it's from 2006 or something. It's about a weed dealer, and I like it. It's a really good show because everyone on it is pathetic.
Hey, there he is.
Wait,
Sorry, hello. I thought I'd make an appearance.
I need to get an opinion right now. What do you think about Rich Hall?
Who's that? I don't know if I know him.
Oh,
he's an
is
American.
Rich Hall that Southern guy?
Yeah, he's an American whose whole shtick is he's not funny at all, but he makes a living on like minor UK stand-up and panel shows because he's American.
Yes. I know him.
I'm so American.
Oh, you know.
He kind of turns up and he's like, I'm really ironic, and then I'll really drag out a punchline.
Yeah.
And then people laugh because I'm dragging out a punchline.
Who's that American guy who's like he got famous because his Twitter was funny, and then his like kid died, or what's that guy's name?
Rob Livingston.
Yeah, he's good.
Not Rob Livingston. He looks like Rob Livingston.
Wait, it's Rob something. He's the new Rich Hall, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't he on a show?
He totally is. I know who you're talking about.
What is this guy's name? Is he on a show with Aisling B now? Who's he on a show with?
He copied someone else's joke about the husband's gambit. That was one of his things that went viral, but he copied someone else's joke.
What is that man's name? That man was like, he was like the first person who got a whole ass legitimate entertainment career because his tweets were funny.
I mean, were they justified?
Rob.
I don't want to say a name just in case I get like cast out.
Delaney.
Rob Delaney, that's him. Yes.
I was gonna say that. Sorry. Oh my god.
Yes, he's the new token American. I feel like in the UK. He's getting lots.
What? He has turned up on a lot of panel shows. So yeah, I would say that is correct.
Wait, who are other ones?
But I like the one who also was doing making himself into Theresa May with different shit that he found around his house. Fuck, what's his name? Who did a sprightly little experiment?
Is it Joe Lysette?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. He hosts the I feel like the more recent seasons of the Great British Sewing Bee, which I think you would like, Madison.
Probably would.
It's good. And what's her name? The Strictly Come Dancing woman hosts the first season.
Yeah.
Bangs.
The British Sewing Bee is great. Have you seen the pottery bake off? No, it's not.
Yes!
The pottery.
That big sensitive ass man. That big fucking sensitive ass boy. just built like a gorilla and just cry at the drop of a hat.
Because of.
I recommend. Maybe we should watch that. Honestly.
The pottery throwdown?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, that was really good. That was so good.
And one of them is like a big guy that like looks sort of like he used to be sort of like a pinky dude and now is old. And he's like cute and like sort of built like a fucking Frankenstein. And then he will cry from the beauty of something instantly. Like every single episode he cries because somebody like put a lot of time into the pot that they made, or really thought about making a sink that has a turtle on it. There's also a horrible, insipid little boy with white dreads that's always doing just like stupid hippie burner shit, and everybody's always loving it. It sucks. I just like don't a boy that clearly is like I'm one of those.
We have a very high tolerance of white people with dreads in the UK. It's a thing.
Is it because y'all really like that thing where adults go outside and spin a hula hoop on their arm?
That's because reggae was like way bigger over there than it was.
Yeah, is that because you colonized the West Indies?
It's and also because I'm very jealous because I'm bold. So I'm going to say that.
We're all it's all good, dude.
It's
good company.
It's like better because like testosterone and Picard and stuff. You know, it's like scientifically better to be bald.
And Picard?
Yeah, you
know. He had alopecia actually.
Huh?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart had alopecia. Yeah, he when you have alopecia, like you don't necessarily drop your hair like all at the same time, but like if you get sick.
I guess if you're lazy, you don't.
Yeah. I don't know. He had like a bad fever or something like that in his 40s, and like it kicked in his alopecia and he lost all the hair on the top of his head.
Doesn't happen to any of us.
Well,
Yeah.
the funny thing is like my dad's bald, and basically he was like, "You're all gonna go bald," and I'm 37 now, and I started sort of fading out about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother, my middle brother, he was 18 years old, and he had like the longest hair. He had it down like to his shoulders, and he woke up one night and it was all gone. It just basically dropped off his head, and it just disappeared. But he became a doctor, and I didn't. So who's the real winner here?
What's the genetic disposition and more of a curse?
A dark story from a stranger.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. Blanco likes to share. What can I say?
This is like the cutest. This is what I think they thought chat roulette was going to be like.
Yeah.
And they chat roulette, they're like, nice people will just meet in chat, not realizing.
Yeah.
When chat roulette hit, I was hanging out with this girl, and she was real wild. And so one night we were like, yo, we're gonna do this chat roulette thing, right? So we got all psyched up, got all dressed up and stuff, and yeah, and we're like in the bedroom with the fucking chat, all the shit rolling, just trying to find somebody that who we weren't kind of like terrified of, And every time we did that, like when we were like, oh wait, that's a couple, they would disconnect immediately, And it just, I think we just ended up watching a movie instead or something.
Damn.
I was gonna ask, what did you all put on chat roulette? Like,
I mean, it ended up just being really exhausting, and of just not like, no, not them. Oh, maybe them. Oh, but they don't want us. Okay, not him.
Far more consensual than the platform really required.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing that I used chat roulette for was
Coming.
That would
Don't end that.
Maybe related. Substitute a video of my favorite internet video upload man, Dan Quinn. Are any of you familiar?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was a video of Dan Quinn dancing. So I feel like if somebody can bring this up, that would be great. However, about 1 minute and a half into that video, very quickly became an old friend named the Goat Man.
Oh, like the one who's spreading his
ring and
this guy.
So I got to see.
Yeah.
This was at the very peak of it. So there were a lot of parties. Yeah. Like people would put it on at a party. Like, hey, let's hang out with some other people on the internet.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Wait, when that was 2009, 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Is that we get my friend who's a girl to sit alone in front of the camera, and then somebody would just get on there and start jerking off, and then like 6 dudes would just kind of we would just enter the frame and start cheering them on. We really didn't like that.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But some people stayed on, right?
Yeah, actually, I really did keep going, but generally it was not a popular thing for us to do.
That's funny.
I was one of those people. You didn't recognize me because we didn't know each other then, but one of them was me. I was the one that kept going.
I believe that.
I was like, I do my best work for audiences.
I mean, your lavish nose.
You find college students to jerk off to.
Oh man. Does chat roulette still exist?
No, I think it's Omegle now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And now, has it been retooled as an explicit, find people you jerk off at kind of website, or are they still?
Yeah, how did they avoid lawsuits on that website?
I think it was like Napster style, it was nobody's site, it's here, it's there.
Flame that's circling international waters.
It's like it only exists when two people are connected, and then when they disconnect, it's gone.
Peer to peer.
It was like the cloud, but it was mist.
Yeah.
Like,
damn. Oh yeah. Yeah, you missed it, Mark. Maybe you didn't.
Oh yeah. Did you hear?
You should probably not do it again.
So did anybody here like genuinely meet other friends through forums?
Oh yeah.
And like stuff like that, rather than just like weird jerk off sites.
100%.
Yeah.
I got my first real like office job from somebody I knew only from forums.
Whoa.
I moved from Oregon to California with never having met him in person to take a job that he got me.
when it was the first time it was magic.
It was fantastic. We're still great friends.
Cool.
See, that's awesome. Love that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's really niche. I met a bunch of people because we used to have this old thing on television in the UK called teletext.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to have this video game part of it called Digitizer.
Oh.
And basically there was a forum dedicated to the guy who made it called Paul Rose. And he still does stuff on YouTube now through the teletext name. And he's really cool and like really creative and interesting. But we had a whole forum, and I met at least like a dozen people through that forum that I'm still friends with now.
Huh.
And we still communicate. And it's like, you know, it back then though, you didn't think anything of like, you know, oh, do you want to go and meet in Leeds this week, which was like, you know, a 2-hour train ride away. It was just like, yeah, fuck it, why not? That'd be great. Let's go meet people. You didn't kind of go, oh, is this weird? Are these people going to do anything to me when I get there? They're going to drug me and like, you know, do whatever.
Another Myra Hindley? Nah, probably not.
Exactly.
We're probably fine.
There's already the one.
We were also trusting back in the early 2000s. You know what I mean? It was just...
Man.
But yeah, I really miss those days. You know, like Twitter is a great thing where you have that communication with people, but you just don't have that. It's weird how you don't have that sense of community with it.
It's just one giant room.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have to get on very specific regional American Twitter, which is basically just all of the people that you already know. So I guess actually then you don't need it. You know what though? Fucking Matt.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
I did that the opposite way. I moved here and then realized I already followed a few people who lived in Baltimore, and then immediately glommed onto all their followers and started to craft a social life for myself, and then we were not allowed to go outside anymore.
So you're part of
Right.
Yeah.
You brought this here.
Yeah.
Why?
Working your way up to like, who's the kingpin then?
The guy who ate that delicious bat soup.
Why do you think Jack isn't mayor anymore?
Oh, you took him down.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Wait, who would be the Baltimore kingpin?
The Under Armour CEO?
Of what? Of Baltimore?
Oh, Kevin Plank.
Yeah.
I mean, of Baltimore Twitter.
Oh, the CEO of Baltimore Twitter.
Emma.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's Emma.
Oh.
But also, I'm not fucking on Twitter.
So, are we sure it's not what's his name, David Simon?
Oh.
No, he's not part of. I mean,
No, he's Larry Hogan because he's popular outside Baltimore.
Okay, yeah. Okay, he's the governor.
I still can't believe that dude made a show called The Deuce.
Imagine pitching that. Just wait a minute, guys. Hear me out.
Yeah.
That means that it's clear that everybody in the room was just too polite to say anything.
They're like, that's poop.
Thinking that's your boss. No, we gotta tell him it's shit. Hey, are you an artist? Are you gonna question the title? No, that's what he called it.
Maybe just as
He's a genius. Just go with it.
I'm not gonna live through that.
He does seem to be a dickhead.
So maybe that's it.
He's one of those guys that's like, I'm banning a lot of people tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting banned.
Yeah. That's such a whole fucking look, man.
You know, moderators are cops.
To get excited about who you are individually banning because it's just bragging about how they no longer have access to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, I mean, I'm that
Teach
important.
them a lesson.
I'm that important that I need to stop people from tweeting at me.
Yeah.
I care about those hot David Simon tweets where he's dickering with Baltimore City Council.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Ryan.
like, is it that you're gonna, I don't know, like, oh no, I'm gonna lose how you feel about the bike lane.
Oh my god.
Hey, this
So
is-
embarrassing.
I was briefly on Twitter for a beautiful moment, and it was great, but it was too labor intensive. Fucked right up. So I should resurrect it.
I've lost a lot of followers in the last 2 or 3 weeks
Oh yeah.
on Twitter. Yeah, I'm
Just left, and then the flavor when you came back is wrong.
I don't know. I think it's
Driving
because
them away.
yeah, I think it's because I make jokes about the vaccine.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think there are certain people that are just like, if
Twitter loves my vaccine jokes.
yeah,
What do you-
Well,
what is-
they don't mind them. They don't like them that much.
it's like a really tough time for people right now because they knew what they were supposed to hate, and now I think people are starting to realize that they need to hate something as much as they've been hating Trump. They can't just not hate something that much anymore. That's what we do now. I mean, every day you hated him. And so I think there's a weird feeling of like, well, what is as bad as Trump? He was the bad he was the worst thing in the world.
The president is always the most hateable person in the entire world. It's the president of the United States, no matter who they
We
are.
can just move it all on right to Joe Biden, right? That's-
I mean, we can, but there's a lot of people who are having trouble cognitively with that, I think, where they're like, but he's the enemy of the guy I hate, so I have to like him. So who's the guy I hate now?
And this is why you like Robbie's tweets.
I do, because Robbie seems like a normal dude who's like, he can't pick a team, and that's heartening to me. Oh, a normal dude who can't pick a team, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You know, much better than a normal dude who's like, my team will win, and you know what will happen to the other team when we do? Probably death! Not by me, but by somebody else, I hope!
We could just send
So,
Rocky
I'm gonna ask just a genuine question here. It's like, as a Brit who obviously, you know, I'm not saying that I'm up on my American politics, but
Don't bother getting that way.
yeah, no, I know I'm probably getting into a massive minefield that I don't need to right now. But
It's okay.
Is Biden gonna get in? I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like
He won.
yeah.
The Supreme Court that threw out Texas was trying to sue to overturn the results in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, because that's what I saw, and I was just like,
So there was a, I don't know.
They just need to. The whole point of any of that is that his whole brand suffers if he just says like, "You got me," like he can never do that. So
Well-
all branding to just like, all right, we have to do this. Like I don't. There is a high level of delusion there, but also I think there's a higher level of branding.
I mean, he's setting
yeah,
himself up
because
for
it
the
seems
next-
to me like he just doesn't want to say that he's lost.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think he equally doesn't want to do the job anymore either, because it sucks. You know, like,
Yeah.
Day one.
He knows that he's gonna have a starring role in the outrage machine for the next, like, I don't know. He's probably gonna be
till
alive.
he dies.
They're gonna be begging him to come make a cameo as much as possible, because
That's exactly what.
Yeah, it's gonna be called a subpoena.
I mean,
Okay, so here's my follow-up question. Me and my housemate are like, is he going to go to jail by the end of next year?
No.
we don't send politicians to jail here.
Yeah,
When was the last time that happened?
I think it's a long.
No. My housemate is absolutely adamant he's going to be in a jumpsuit.
That would be
by the end of the year,
unprecedented.
I mean, it would be
Entire system would collapse.
Yeah,
Well, they could conceivably send him to jail because he was never part of the political machine.
In the Mueller proceedings and everything, he basically indicated that there wasn't anything that there wasn't like collusion. But when they asked him like, is there stuff that he could be prosecuted for after he's done being president, Mueller was like, yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
I mean, I absolutely expect that people prosecute him. He's just
not gonna go anywhere.
He's slippery as fuck. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a career criminal.
yeah, so, I mean, exactly.
I was going to say, if he's got away for it for this long, then
Yeah.
why would he go to jail at this point?
I mean, he may lose some money.
they know that punishing millionaires is a slippery slope here. They'll close the wagons around the worst one if they think it might mean the second worst one would also go to jail.
Oh, maybe Giuliani will go to jail. I'll like that. That would be cool.
I would definitely give up Giuliani.
Yeah.
The thing is with Rudy Giuliani, it sounds like he's on the way out anyway.
Yeah.
I think he's on the way out of this mortal coil.
His circuits are breaking out of his hair, and he's got COVID. He's
Some
just
scanner
gonna,
shit.
Respectable.
Yeah, but
his
like
head's just gonna blow up.
all the like rich people and politicians who are getting COVID just get over it in like 3 days because they just get proper medical treatment.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, they get just like injected full of steroids and
Oh really?
Power through.
Yeah, they
Really?
get top-notch medical care.
Come on.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got
It's fun.
Trump got like a bunch of steroids and like some other like experimental treatment.
it's like steroids that are built off of
Right.
oh, that's a good movie. Steroids that are built off of like out of stem cells and stuff. So it's like yeah.
Cool.
They get a fetus to eat after breakfast and then another one to eat after dinner.
Yeah.
Dole them out. Dole out
That's kind
the
of
stem.
interesting because our Prime Minister Johnson got very ill as well, and obviously he went into hospital, but they didn't actually say what he got or how he was treated to get over it because he almost died.
That motherfucker looks like a bear that walks around on a ball in like a Russian circus to me.
What a big floppy fucking doofo.
That dude is so weird looking.
Just
Oh,
like
dude, don't get me started. He
That-
is awful.
Oh,
He is the absolute worst.
He's kind of like Tom Ford. Is that kind of you?
The mayor of Toronto.
Yeah, I guess our Canadian has just left the chat.
He's like Churchill crossed with Paddington Bear. He's just like
Nice.
like the Paddington.
Yeah,
Paddington
you
does
fucking
not
do
deserve
that?
that. That's
they should.
Like
I love to see Boris Johnson with 2 paws full of honey. Like
Marmalade. He likes marmalade.
y'all
the
are fucking
Beagle.
slandering Paddington. Man, okay, but I have to pause this important and interesting political conversation to ask the question, which is, why is it go to hospital and not to the hospital?
He's not going to answer for that.
I don't. I'm just best guess.
it's because of the NHS. They can't afford a for every hospital.
Articles.
well, yeah, absolutely.
You save money by just having go to hospital.
Dropping the article or whatever.
I guess that is. It's more. I mean, I guess in a way, medical situation, going to the hospital it's how you got to get there. It's important. You've been in a car wreck. We can't waste the time to use articles.
My understanding, maybe I'm
All right, conversation back on.
maybe I'm wrong, but isn't
It's
going?
like the thing of saying like going to school. You know, you don't always say I'm going to the school. You're going to school.
Is it different?
Right.
That's the hospital. Why does that divide us?
Because it's a place that also is an
How
activity.
does that divide us? I have to know. That's the one difference.
I think I might just be too posh.
that and
all of you are.
That and putting a bean on a toast. Those are the two.
Hey, bean.
Putting my beans on the toast.
Yeah.
The one taking it. I'm assuming it's in a can, but who knows?
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, absolutely. Don't muck around.
And mushy peas.
I'm gonna give you a little peek behind the curtain here. We started doing the show initially because we were going to pro wrestling, but then because we were watching Great British Bake Off, and now because we're watching Ab Fab. And so, all that we've been doing, and I apologize to you right now, is fucking ripping on y'all.
Yeah, we have done a good bit of it. Like, what is up with British people?
Shitting on British people is like our.
And so it's so wonderful.
Look, you know what? If you didn't rip the piss out of us, then I'd be very upset. I'll be honest.
Yeah, all right. Cool.
we have to do it to each other. We're each horror bizarro mirror versions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Where would we be? Where would we be if we weren't taking the piss out of each other?
That's what I always say. It's like it's not fun if you can't talk shit.
That should be the tagline of anything this group of people does.
I mean, like, I've been saying that for years. Like, it's no fun if you can't talk shit.
Well, exactly. I mean, like you said with AdFab, that's the perfect example of how we rip the piss out of ourselves as a British society, as well as Blackadder, which is a very good example.
Blackadder's so good.
Who's doing fucking bowl meditation?
I reckon that's Ryan. Yeah, of course it is.
With that tiny bowl that you... Oh!
I can just tell without even seeing it.
Why are you... I was wondering why, but I forgive Josie instantly.
Josie!
If it was... See, if it was a person doing it, I'd be so late.
But I'm just gonna name drop here. One of my favourite shows that I saw recently was... Nirvana, the show, the band.
Oh yeah, Canadian show.
Whoa. Yeah, Nirvana, the show, the band.
What the hell?
It's first a web series and then a TV show.
I don't know what it was, but I absolutely fell in love with it. It was just like the most charming, funniest, most wholesome thing that I've seen.
I will say, the wholesome bit goes out the window pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
And then just suicide?
There are some things we get canceled for these days.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
This show's only like 2-3 years old, though, isn't it?
Oh, but they went. They made a choice.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah. Damn.
It is funny to recommend the web series first.
I saw the first series, and I don't know. I really liked it. So maybe I need to obviously look out for something.
Speaking of things that you can't do on TV anymore, my favorite show, besides this season of Taskmaster that I've watched this year, is a show called Titty Bang Bang. You've seen this show, yeah, Blandcore?
Yes.
Yeah, co-written by Bob Mortimer. It's so it's like it's a dressing up in costumes, catchphrases sketch show, but it's so batshit bonkers, and it's all starring women, and the main actress Lucy Montgomery does the most savage impression of a man that I've ever seen. It's so, like, she does all these male characters that are just, like, scathingly, like, cruel about how men are while also being completely ridiculous. And I love it. And now I'm just so confused as to why I can't turn on any of the streaming channels and watch women doing mean impressions of what men are like in, drag.
I was thinking Absolutely Fabulous kind of is like that. Like, they act like bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, Ryan, is it what's her name? Is it Julie Davies who does Nighty Night?
Yes.
I don't know if you've done that. Yeah.
Julia Davis. I think that probably Julia Davis is the funniest person in the world.
Yeah.
Wait, is she the one that
I saw her in Chris Morris, like, Day to Day, Brass Eye.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jam.
And then she did Nighty Night, yeah, and Jam as well. God, I still have nightmares about that show.
Did you see Sally Forever, the show she did? I think it was 2 years ago, last year.
Oh no, I haven't. No, okay, I'll have a look for that.
She keeps getting better and better, I think.
Yeah. No, I mean she's so unique and so great looking. You know, it's just like she has that real authority and steel.
And she insists on making jokes about feces that should never ever be shown on TV, and she won't stop.
She's a mom, right?
She's a mom. She's married to the other dude from Mighty Boosh. That's not Noel Fielding.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We watched Hunderby with y'all, and just being like, "This is fucking great," and also like, somebody is going to grow up and be like, "Let's watch the things that my parent made," and bring that on and be like, "Oh, okay." Like, what an amazing, terrifying experience to have.
I wonder what those kids are. Maybe they'll be like the Oasis brothers. Her children with Julia Barat.
What a horrible curse to put on any.
The guy who lived in Manchester, they better not be.
She has a podcast that she does with Vicky Pepperdine, who's a hilarious woman, like the best ever shrill harridan I've ever seen on screen. And their podcast is like people write in with their like sex problems and they give them advice in character, and they're frequently they have like really long bits about how a mother should encourage her son to have a little bit of a sexual interest in her, because it makes it more likely when she's really old that he'll be attentive and want to take care of you.
Yeah, that's
if you seed that early. And they do bits like that on that podcast all the time, and like those kids are gonna grow up and listen like that. My mom thought that was real funny to say when I was like 6.
What a national hero.
Yeah, she's so good. I say like,
right.
Yeah, they another thing I was thinking about doing this year that I think I might do is to watch Lena Dunham's remake of Camping. Because Julia Davis made this show called Camping.
Oh, yes.
Which is like one of the most disgusting shows I've ever seen. It's like every character in it is as pathetic as a person you could ever imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And then Lena Dunham remade it for American TV, and like the original is like 6 episodes. For some reason, Lena Dunham's version is like 10, and Vicky Pepperdine plays this horrible woman who just won't leave her like husband or child any peace, and that character, and she's like, she's not an attractive woman, and she screeches and stuff. And in the American version, that character is played by Jennifer Garner.
No.
Yeah. So I was like, when it happened, when I was like, they're gonna make a version of Julia Davis show for America. What the fuck's that gonna be like? And it's like Lena Dunham is gonna do it, and then Jennifer Garner's gonna star. So I haven't watched it, but I'm getting to the point in my quarantine now where I feel like I could take it. I could take 10 episodes of a show I hate, just for fun, just because I fucking could,
Lena Dunham though.
Yeah, she's in trouble, man. She needs to work it out.
What'd she do?
What
She
happened?
just needs to work out.
Just nothing good. She's just like, I don't think she needs to, make a funny thing.
She's kind of like a stupid privileged person though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really weird because her first movie, I felt like, it's called Tiny Furniture, I think. It was before Girls, and I really liked it. And it was because it was a rich person showing us a little bit of what it's like to be like have 2 famous parents, and how
An asshole, though.
yeah, and how well it was like I would like a rich person with famous parents to tell me the weird things I would never be able to learn myself about that world. But then after that movie, she went and made Girls, which was like she just pretended that she wasn't like that, or whatever. I think that she could give us more if she started dishing about the shittiness of the people around her instead of like trying to guess what regular people's lives are like.
got a vested interest in continuing to be a...
Just like the reason why we're probably not going to end up sending Trump to jail is like...
Yeah.
I think rich people know on some level that there is I'm on the top of a sand dune, and I can pick a tiny little bit of sand down and it will slide, but after a very small point, I will collapse the whole dune behind me. So we can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, see Tony Blair.
Forever. It'll be a non-stop chain of fucking guillotinings. So. Oh, Lena Dunham.
Queen.
Yeah, well, she probably hates herself because she's rich and she hasn't embraced that.
Yeah, so
wishes she was somebody else, so she really can't create from that place.
Oh, it's weird. It's weird to think that she probably did watch Camping, which I think there's a good argument to be made. It's the funniest show ever. It's so awful and tormenting.
It seems wild to me that you would, anytime they do a remake, especially if it is somebody being I wanted to remake this, it's such a weird thing to basically be that's so good, I wish I wrote it, I will.
I'm guessing somebody I feel like somebody at HBO must have been we need to give Lena something. We got to give her something. And someone else was I love this show from Britain. Let's make this happen. She's a funny lady. Julia Davis is a funny lady. Let's make this happen. And then Lena saw it and was okay, but I'm going to do it my way. We're going to make the characters sympathetic. We're going to take this show that's funny because every character is the most horrible version of a person that you could imagine, but we're going to make you feel for them.
Yeah, very few American shows are willing to fully throw their characters under the bus the way that British shows are. I mean, It's Always Sunny is...
Have you guys tried to watch Mystic Quest or Mythic Quest?
No, what is that?
That Simpsons thing?
No, that is Disenchanted, I think what you're talking about. Mythic Quest is Mac, Rob McElhenney from Always Sunny, and Charlie Day have written a new show along with Rickety Cricket that's about a video game company that makes a fictional thing that's basically World of Warcraft, and it's a workplace comedy about working for a internet company.
Okay, I'm interested in that for sure.
I would say of all of the Always Sunny spin-off shows, it's my least favorite.
Wait, there's other spin-off shows?
Dude, there are two amazing Always Sunny spin-off shows.
What?
There's The Mick, which was on Fox for 2 seasons, and it's a sitcom starring Caitlin Olsen, and also Scott MacArthur. Did you watch The Mighty Gemstones or The Righteous Gemstones?
What 6 episodes?
Okay, so remember the guy who's the best thing about that show with the deep voice, the robber dude?
That guy who's the best thing about that show.
He's the guy that's the son is helping rip off Danny McBride's parents. That dude is in The Mick. It's basically Sweet D if Sweet D had a rich sister who had to leave the country, and Sweet D has to go take care of their spoiled kids and live in their mansion and stuff. But it's fantastic. It's so good. It's like a show where the thing that you think they're gonna build up to happens 6 minutes in, and then it just keeps getting more ridiculous from there. Very good. The other one is AP Bio, which was on NBC.
Oh, I've heard of that.
It's not really a spin-off show. It just has Glenn Howerton.
Right, but he is also playing a character that is pretty much Dennis.
So it's sort of spiritually...
Yeah, it's if you liked Dennis, what if he was a teacher? That show is really, really good. The cast is insane. Your man, Patton Oswalt, is in it.
Whose man?
Whoever's man.
Whose man's is this?
Your man. He's everyone's man.
That's who Nolan's iPad really is.
He's Principal Durbin. He's really good.
With this Nolan's iPad.
They've just been here.
Nolan's hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there'll be a chat.
Yeah.
They might do it now.
How did so Blandcore, you just joined from the Twitter link?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
How did you see it?
Because
he logged on.
Rajan put it on.
Yeah, same way that I joined it.
And see, it's all happening.
Cool. I mean, I've at least seen Matsutake on Twitter before, so that made sense.
This is what he looks
It's
like.
Mushroom Matt.
Wait,
I
on Twitter.
have to say,
The famous Mushroom Matt.
Mythical character to me. That's not correct.
Of Baltimore Twitter fame.
The name Mushroom Matt popped up on occasion. So, and now you've got a physical body and you're eating that damn pasta.
Yeah. I'm
And
very
so
happy with
pasta
this
becomes your
sauce.
How's that with that gravy? Did it work out? It was worth the $6 or whatever?
Oh, very much so. The anchovy has developed over the last 3.5 hours.
What kind of sauce is that, baby?
I don't deal in labels.
Nice.
It looks
What's in it?
green. Is it a green flavor?
No, that's the white balance is off. It's a red sauce.
Okay.
Oh shit! If the white balance is that off, then like
Yeah.
who knows what's going on with all of you?
What does your skin look
Yeah, like
Who knows what I look like?
what if it's we finally meet you in person and you just have like the most fucked spray tan?
That would rule.
That would be
I know
everything
for
about you
sure.
is just, like normal guy, except just like neon fucking orange, like thick spray.
Matt, you should get a spray tan.
Yeah.
That's I bet. You know what? When all this blows over, probably get a Groupon for one.
That was
Definitely.
out of all of the really stupid things that my band should do, ideas that I've had that I'm sad that I never followed up on.
Haven't followed up on yet.
Well, I mean, Quitter's not a band anymore,
I
so
guess
we
that's
can't do
true.
it. But we thought that we should all get white. We should all get spray tans, but like bad spray tans, so that we like not wash our skin or whatever before we do it. So we would all wear white turtlenecks to perform in.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you can.
So it would melt?
Yeah, so it would start melting like into the turtleneck.
Good idea.
Yeah.
And like the white would contrast more with your artificial skin tone.
Yeah, exactly. We had a lot of really bad ideas for that band, but I wish we had done
I don't know. That's a pretty good idea to me.
I have a very simple rule: just never trust a man in a polo neck or a turtleneck. It's a given. Yeah.
Is that what you call them, polo necks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that we can.
Polo neck.
You have to be on every week, so we can have this kind of time. Also,
Be like, you really say Lori?
You can finally hold someone accountable.
Yeah.
All this shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
Also, this we could maybe rip off this idea for when we do Anal and Hardy, Bronski. We have to do it.
You can have it. Quitter is dead, so go for
We
it.
can do that, and then we go.
Oh, we'll just wear white when we do
and then
Anal
I
and
think
Hardy.
the idea is that we have to wear like drop crotch pants.
Yeah.
Keep all of the like.
What does drop crotch mean? I have
Like
no
MC
idea.
Hammer.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, harem pants.
So that we can like the crotch where the crotch is physically dropped to where like your knee.
Okay.
And then we put. What was it gonna be like? Just,
Some pudding or something. We have this bit we want to do at like an open mic comedy night called Anal and Hardy.
and we
Which basically is us. We go in with like costumes on that are like carefully filled with like some sort of excrement looking material, like chocolate pudding, and we like make a total mess and make it look like we're smearing shit over each other and like screaming and doing like vaudeville jokes.
That's
Yeah.
terrible vaudeville jokes, and I think there's probably only about 3 of them because the real point is
It's kind of going like dun, 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 and like slipping and falling and fake shit, and then getting ejected from the comedy venue.
I'll have a ticket. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Although actually knowing the caliber of humor at Magooby's Joke House
Probably takes a lot to get banned from the Goobies.
Yeah, but the making a mess part.
like off like a 6-month ban.
I feel like we should probably try that out at the sidebar first.
You think they would be more permissive?
Absolutely.
Oh. Okay.
That place is disgusting.
I don't know. They always seem really grumpy.
Wait,
yeah, because they're punks.
I think those two staffs communicate at all? No. The sidebar people, they're second-class citizens.
Well, I mean, they have like a comedy open mic there.
Well, I mean, we got to do it at some point because it's a very good idea.
I mean, at least they did. I don't know. I mean, I guess Sidebar will still be open because the guy who runs it owns it.
Oh, so maybe we'll just do it for him.
I don't know. I mean, like down the, down the road when everything's back to normal,
I'm picturing in my head like 2 years from now, a country completely decimated, 60% of the population killed by COVID, and you guys are doing Anal and Hardy in front of like 4 people in a county comedy club.
And I am here for it.
Yeah.
This is really, I mean, it's very sad, but it's
Are you going downstairs?
The cartoon brain thing that I have going on is extreme, and all the people are just like emaciated little zombies.
Yeah, like on respirators.
Love it. This is the only thing that's bringing joy into their life.
Yeah, they just are struggling to energy.
And you're opening for Louis C.K.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still around.
He's still touring.
Of course he is.
And we've gotten around it by just saying, like, we encourage you masturbating in front of us, but just once.
You heard that Sarah Silverman came out and said that she'd let him masturbate in front of her a couple times and didn't think it was a big deal.
Because she fucking parties.
Yeah.
Also, though, she was in a relationship with Jimmy Kimmel for a long time, so something weird is going on there.
She was probably like playing along with Louis. She was like, "That's your fucking cock? Let me see that." Oh God. And he was like, "Yeah, it's pathetic, isn't it?"
Like my chatterbait. What? Wait, chat roulette.
Chat roulette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it was just that tactic, but in person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
Go, 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 go.
Right.
Then that's just like that's gonna skate by unscathed. I feel like what you got to do in that situation is look at it quizzically and just increase the look of confusion on your face.
Yeah.
You find a stick nearby and sort of...
You don't say anything. You don't look upset. You just look like you don't understand. Like, is it a penis? What is it? I don't know. I don't get it. You just try to make them feel really bad about themselves.
Like you're trying to do a magic eye and you're not really seeing what it is.
You're trying to kind of find the dick, but you're not totally sure where it is.
Find the dick.
You're trying to stare like a foot behind it and then cross your eyes. Maybe that'll make it make sense.
I was always good at that.
That's my default for everything.
Yeah. Damn.
Don't look right at it.
No, it's shy.
Well,
I gotta get going.
Yeah, I gotta go watch some more stuff before they take it off streaming.
It's been real nice. Bland Core, it was nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, nice to meet you all too. It's been a pleasure.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
International.
Yeah, boom. That's the internet, baby.
Absolutely.
About our unwatchable.
No deal Brexit represent.
Or don't.
Yeah, we're making that content.
Tell me about it.
So, we put the